Oh, we got it right that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody like that in real life, though? Somebody who actually is so caught up in themselves, they're always trying to take selfies, uh, promote themselves online. Egomaniacs,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, yeah.
Social influencers, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I think we know a few of those. So, what do you know about Flight Pass, Mister Chris?
They aim at the horizon. Uh,
Yeah.
they fly on a level plane.
Mm.
All the manuals say that it's flat and level to treat it that way, that it's a non moving stationary flat plane.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah. That's a few. Have you ever looked into emergency flight uh, landings?
yeah, yeah, I know about them. Like the one where they were going across the Pacific and emergency landed in Alaska instead of California because on a azimuthal equidistant, it's a straight line that way. Where
Yeah.
they and then the globe, it looks like it's making a large triangle,
Mm.
like
Yep.
they're going way out of their
Have you,
way.
you ever read a book called 16 Emergency Flights that don't make sense on a globe?
No, I haven't seen them all, but I've seen quite a few.
Well, Eddie Banjo wrote a book. I actually have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I even have the shirt to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense on a AE map and no sense whatsoever on a globe.
Yeah. Well, they first came out with their apologetics. They were like, well, they're stopping in L.A. to pick up more passengers because they need to make money off the flight, even though they're going out of their way to fly to L.A. Because if they took a straight shot to like Honolulu, they would have to stop in L.A. if they're leaving Nebraska or whatever. All kinds of excuses, but there's a few flights that make sense on a globe in that thing, kinda in a way, but they'll it's it makes more sense on a flat Earth. It really does.
Yeah, because that's what they are doing. They're flying over a flat stationary plane,
Yeah,
and they're using the AE map as a projection.
yeah. But what about the southern flights? Have you ever looked into those? Like,
I know they don't track them really or give you data when they do move around. You talking about more of the flight pass, or what about the
yeah,
southern? Yeah, I mean they all make sense on an AE map and no sense. Like you're saying, there is a couple examples I bet where they do have routes where they're gonna it's gonna look right on a globe, but
yeah. They got to have some of those. And there's a couple of flights that they try to their go to flights. I think it's like Auckland, New Zealand to Lima, Peru. They say, how does that work on a AE map? Because there's like a lot more distance from one to the other on the AE map. There's a couple of those, but what I get is that
I,
they use the trade winds to make up those times.
I yeah, the atmospheric winds and those vary because it get very complicated in the atmosphere. The tropics, and then you have the mid latitude, which 0 to 30, and then 30 to 60, you have the trade winds, which are westerly winds. Like you have easterly at the tropics, westerly in the mids, and then it depending on the time of the year and the pole, the North Pole, they could go either direction.
I got a real time flight what they call a tracker, but it doesn't go in real time though. It's
And they
real
only
slow.
fly 6 miles high, so it's that 30 to 40,000 feet range
Yeah.
of winds. Are you familiar with Bob Nodell made a it's called Bob Winds. I don't know if those sites still up, but it's like an AE map projection. It shows all the ocean currents, wind currents, and stuff
That's
on
going
an
to be
AE
hard to
projection.
find. I have a feeling it's going to. Maybe I could look for it, but I was going to pull up this tracker, but it's not really giving me any real time information. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the planes are moving, but they're like moving like little at a time. I thought I could get a better tracker than this, but I want to see like the actual flight pass. and it doesn't really give you that accurate of where they're coming from. There's a lot of air traffic. Let's put it that way. But you can click on a plane and see where it is and where it's going and stuff. Yeah, it's always been a good.
Yeah, I'm looking up this site.
I got another real time flight video, but it's all based on global crap, from what I can tell. They got one at 40,000 feet from over 3 years ago with plane speed. I wonder what the plane speed is at 40,000 feet. That's got to be faster than 31 or so. Because from what I understand, the trade winds are more violent the higher you get.
Well, I honestly don't think they ever got any higher than 12 miles high, even with their weather balloons and all that.
Yeah, I'm
Because
sure they didn't get higher than that with the rockets neither. I can only.
I mean, they're claiming they can go 20 miles high, like with
Sure.
their sounding rockets and everything. Their balloons, like that Red Bull jumper was somewhere at 20 miles or something.
Well, that was Felix Baumgartner. If you
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, that's claims they're making. I don't think it's even possible because the atmospheric pressure at that height is like a thousandth of an atmosphere.
Mhm.
Like there ain't no atmosphere
Well,
past
they
12
claimed he
miles.
passed. That he almost passed out going down too. Yeah, more drama. That's what I see.
Kicks them right out of the sky, man. Just there's an Air Force guy from back in the 50s or something. He had the record for the highest jump out of a balloon,
Yeah.
and the footage on that's hilarious. I don't know if you ever seen it.
No, we should take a look. But I want to take a look at this thing right quick. This little 40,000 feet. They're flying, and I didn't watch it all, but I saw some of it. I want to see it. Did you see that plane? Did
Yeah,
what? Watch it again. Why is it going so fast? So if they're flying that fast up there in real time, they can make up any time, couldn't they?
yeah. This could be AI too, because I make like some of the videos I made is closely
Yeah, I know.
looks like this.
Oh,
It's just be going like 400 miles an hour.
well, it's average. I think 500 plus, but 400 miles is kind of slow. I think for an airplane that size, you got
Because
to keep it.
700 and something, that's the speed of sound.
Yeah. Well, they got to keep airspeed is not the same as land speed. So when they're telling you they're going that fast, they're not going as fast as they tell you, or they're going faster than they tell you. We averaged it out one time, and I can't remember what it was. Airspeed is either slower or faster. I can't remember. I think it's faster.
Well, I'm saying if you're going with the winds, your speed will
Yeah.
be faster. So that's why you're saying on average, because they could either be going 500 something or 100 miles an hour or less. So they're going the other direction.
Somebody's here. Let me go see. Somebody's knocking at the door. Oh, it's Vlad. Hey, Vlad. How's it going? Oh, you ain't late. We were running behind anyways. I was screwing around with Saab for about an extra 15 minutes. I'll get you a link. You had problems with it like the last time you hopped out of here. I'm going to pin a link in the chat. You see it? All right. Come around front. I'm crossing my fingers, man. Oh, yeah. How's the pendulum working up there behind you? Oh, hell. Me neither. Yeah. You can exit out there and then click on the other link or click vice versa. Yeah, you don't have to stay in there. No. And there's lead.
Gentlemen, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you twice because you're still in the back room.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
Hang it.
All right, hold on. I'm getting out of that one. Out of
There
that
you
one.
go.
I'm into this
Much
one.
better. Boom.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect. It works. Look at that.
Yeah.
How you guys doing
I,
today?
we're doing good. We want to look in the flight pass and see where they actually go.
Okay.
Because Scott was telling me that, and Chris said he's looking for a website right now. And Bob Nodell had a website where it showed uh, the flight pass on the AE map.
Yeah. Oh, on the AE map.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Have you looked at Hammond's CS Hammond's air map of the air age?
Yeah, I've looked at them before. Yeah.
Yeah. That gives you a general understanding of uh where we would have flown. They're generalized. I mean, I don't know if that
Yeah.
helps. So
So I think Chris is sharing with us now. That looks like
Oh,
a
is this
globe to
show?
me, buddy. Yeah.
This is the old school. Like they had one. Well, I think Bob Wins is taking off the internet, but it was on there for 10 years.
Bob
But they
Wins.
have like an AE version of this because they got projections,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
and they
Oh,
removed the azimuthal equidistant. And Bob Nodell made one, and it was called bobwins.com.net. I can't. I was trying to find the Bob Wins, Bob Nodell's, but
Huh. You
it's
got
like
every
this where
kind
it
of
shows
map.
the current.
Yeah.
You could do the wind, you could do the water, um,
Bob
Yeah.
and it
Wins.
goes way too high. Like they do the winds, the ionosphere, and all this. Let's see.
Bob Wins.
Well, they were
Anyway,
just screaming 40,000 feet for flights just a minute ago in that one video I watched. That's 40,000 feet. I mean, that's not an average flight. I'm pretty sure they don't fly at 40,000 feet all the time, do they?
Forty
See if
thousand
you can.
feet? No, no, hell
No.
no.
30,000,
30
6 miles
thousand
high.
usually. Yeah, usually around between 30 and 35. Yeah.
And I had a conversation with a pilot one time,
Hmm.
and he says, "Well, we just kind of fly up. If this is like in the continental United States, they
Right.
don't really they don't go the smaller flights. They just kind of go up and down. They don't really level out that much. That's what the pilot was telling me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they just kind of leapfrog in the shorter flights, but the longer flights, like the 2,000-mile one that I get the pitch
Yes.
data from, yeah, they definitely level out.
Yeah, they have to level out, right? Yeah, but if you're flying from like say, Atlanta to Virginia, yeah,
Just
you're not
like
going to
up
be
and down.
spending. Yeah, exactly.
They said that they were actually getting it at a certain height, and then they could like just they just level down. They just nose it down and go,
Mm-hmm.
and they're practically at their location.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's good to get like an intercontinental flight because you definitely will see a level out if you're flying across the water.
Mm-hmm. Especially in a bird such as the Concorde back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Those guys were sitting there moving, man.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure they use the jet streams too to get that
Mm.
speed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So look at
Let's take a
the
look.
air age map. Yeah.
Well, I looked it up, and it's bobwins.com, and it's no longer up anymore.
Oh
The
wow.
website. If I tap bobwins.com, and I'm using Linux though, I don't know what kind of it says. I don't know. The site can't be reached. Whatever.
Okay.
Uh,
Bobwins.com. Bob Wins song Earth Boy. Bob Baldwin. Bobwins.com. Map projection. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna have to go back on the Wayback Time Machine to find it these
Yeah,
days.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
archive.org or something. Let's see. Let
Well,
me check
Bing's
that
not
real quick.
finding me shit on the air age.
Bing. Oh God.
Yeah.
Anytime I go through anything in Bing, I feel like I've got a virus in my computer.
Yeah. Well, it wants me to automatically go to Bing
Hmm.
when I pull up Chrome, and it pulls up Bing searches for some reason. I guess it's Windows.
Mm,
Wants me to sign in too. I don't want to sign in to Bing.
okay.
Oh,
Bob.
Bing was like the crappy one, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'll just go to Google.
Yeah. Bing is like the RC cola of search engines.
Yummy.
Yeah.
You ever drink RC cola?
Yeah, because that's what Domino's kind of flexes back on.
Oh, they
Back
are.
in the day when I was a kid, it was like, "Do you have Coke?" You're like, "Well, we don't have Coke. We have RC Cola." I'm like, "That's the same thing. Just give me that."
I don't know why I don't. Whenever I do a search on Google, they give me a series of maps instead of just one map. You know,
Mm.
I get like a whole collage of maps. I
Well,
just want to look at one map. That's all I'm
yeah.
trying to do.
Is there one a name of a map in particular that you're going after right now, Rod?
Well, I was looking for the Air Age map.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I forgot who did the Air Age map again. There's one particular one that was really
Oh,
popular.
C.S. Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond.
C.S. Hammond. Yeah, C.S. Hammond's map of the
Yeah.
air age. Matter of fact, I think right here actually.
You got one?
Yeah, I do.
I imagine that.
Let
I
me
got
go.
one.
Yeah, because I find it as to be an interesting map, and this map is from they use that during the
The
40s.
wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
during the wars exactly.
No, so Eric Dubé touted that one as the best, the most accurate out of all the azimuths.
The AE maps, huh? Generalized and stuff. That's like the
Yeah.
best one he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Australia is a little off still, but I think Australia is bigger than they say it is.
Here it is.
I think
Here we
Saab
go.
just went off. Yeah, he did.
He's off.
Yeah. Ryan,
Oh,
is Saab still going?
I don't know. I wasn't over there. I just came in here because I noticed that you started.
Oh, here we
yeah,
go.
Well, I thought he was getting off soon.
All right, you want me to go
yeah,
ahead
I'm
and
sure.
show?
Yeah, if you want to. You're not
All
sharing here, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead share screen. Boom, window, boom. There it is right here.
Got it.
So this is the map of the air age. Hopefully it
Hold on, I missed it.
it resolves itself. Can you see it?
Yeah, I got to get it. I tried to grab it before it went away, but no, that's Chris. No, I don't have it.
What? You
Yeah,
don't have
try
mine?
it again. Yeah.
All right.
Try hitting it again.
Okay, I'm getting out. I'm coming
I
back
got
in.
you. You had it. It was there.
Oh Lord. Hold on. You do it again. Apologize.
It's all right. Let me get rid of Chris first.
All right. Okay, let me know when I'm good to go.
You're good. Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right. By the way, good. What's happening, Chris? What's happening, Ryan? Good to see y'all.
What the heck? It's still pulling Chris back up. Yeah, there you go.
What's up, Vlad? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not bad. Here we go. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I added to the scene. I got to get rid of Chris's again. Chris keeps popping back up. There we are. Yeah.
Okay. Now you got it.
Uh-huh.
So this is C.S. Hammond's map of the air age, and then it gives you a disclaimer. I think at the bottom left, right here.
Yeah.
It reads it to you, but this one doesn't give you the sharp detail. I have it on me also, but there it is. Tells you all the stuff about it. But here it is, and then it gives you the flight patterns. Of course, the North Pole ain't in there, but
Yeah, well, it looks like they fly right over the North Pole, don't they?
Well, why would it
yep,
be?
yep. If you're going specifically, if I had a friend of mine fly from New York going to Hong Kong, and then they stopped in like Thailand area, this is exactly the route that they take. This is exactly the route that they take. You see? So from here
Yeah.
on the East Coast, this is
Is that the
exactly how-
military? That's the military map, right? Right, Vlad?
Well,
This
what's
one-
the air age? Yeah.
No, this
Not
one
really.
is a map of the air age. This is the C.S.
Oh, okay,
Hammond.
okay.
Yeah,
It's an
because
air map.
C.S. Hammond made atlases and stuff like that, and then he generalized everything by making this map. And this was like 1943 or something like that.
So it was
But,
before. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So it was before
Right.
before the war. Well, no, not before the war. I apologize. During the war, excuse me.
Yeah.
But I think I have the Army air age map. Hold on, I might have it here too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And they try to like these guys are amazing, man. There's something else, let me tell you. They'll go ahead and they'll put like a oh Lord have mercy. Where is this thing? I had it around here. Give me a second, y'all.
Yeah, all the air age maps I'm pulling up, I don't get that
Oh.
same clarity neither. Neither.
Here we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to close this air age map, and then we'll come back
Gotcha.
to it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to provide you instead now with the Army air age map. So
Yeah.
here it is right here. Boom.
Okay.
This is the
I'll
Army
grab
Air
it.
Force's map of the world. And I love you see in the bottom left how they got this globe and shit.
Yeah, I got you.
They
Uh-huh.
slick, man. They are something else. But yeah, this is how the world, of course, obviously is arranged. You got North America, then you got Africa that we're traditionally used to seeing Africa like this, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Just used to seeing it like that. But right here's North America, and wherever they need to fly, they got it. Hold on, there we go. It's like this, but you see how this little candy corn color, these sticks right here. Just
Yeah,
look at the bottom. Where's that?
the ledger
On-
on it.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, there goes the legend right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get
So
that.
it
That's hours. Yeah, and
yes,
miles per
based
hour.
off that speed, you're right? Because they wasn't using jets like that back then, and this was during
No,
the
no.
war, right? Everything was prop driven, turboprop driven,
Yeah. Well,
200 miles an hour.
didn't
Isn't
they?
it amazing how it's all straight lines, just like we said it was?
Yeah,
Say
but I
again?
mean, yeah, they're all straight lines, is what he said.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Straight
Yeah,
lines.
it's just
They're not
amazing.
BSing with anybody. And this is the one that we were just looking at.
Yeah, over to the
From New
north.
York
Yeah.
to like freaking right around Thailand and stuff like that. Hong Kong's like right here, down here. Hong Kong's around there. But yeah, if you're flying from New York, you are going directly over the North Pole into this region right here. That still remains. That's still a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So the center based out of Manhattan there, New York. Well, looks like, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, no, it's
Mhm.
Washington. That's what
Yeah,
that is.
just recently, flying instead of back in the day when I was in the Navy, anytime we flew to Japan, I was coming out. Typically, I was either coming out of Whidbey Island, Washington, on the West Coast. Or I was right here in Hawaii, but I would flying from here, right? We would fly to
Yeah.
Hawaii, and then from Hawaii we'd go to Guam, and then from Guam we'd go to Japan. But then from the United States here on the East Coast, I would take a flight from Dulles, and then I would go. Can you see my mouse hovering over the
Yeah,
U.S.? Okay,
I can.
so I would fly from Dulles on the East Coast, stop in Chi-Town, which is in the middle of the country roughly, and then we would fly. We would pick one of these sticks, and then we would fly right through the Aleutians, right
Yeah.
to Japan. We would take
Well,
that route right through here, boom, just like that.
am I absolutely sure that I'm looking at Hawaii at some point here?
Which where?
Maybe in the Pacific.
Right now?
Yeah, where is it here? It's right there, right?
Um, it's probably this chain right here. Well,
So,
no, it's not.
no,
So
it's.
I know Hawaii's like around here.
I think it's right. Go down a little bit lower, below oceans, right there. You'll see a little
Yeah,
island.
it would be on the equator
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's
No,
gonna
it
be
ain't. It ain't.
right there.
Yeah, it would be on the equator around here, and
Yeah.
then
So I
we'd hop
mean,
from Hawaii to Guam, and from Guam to Japan.
so how did Japan get there so quickly at Pearl Harbor, man?
Oh
That's such
yeah,
a
right.
long distance. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, man, just a straight shot. They didn't
Yeah.
have no problems.
Directionally, it's right, but I don't think it's right to scale. Like these lines, or is that so many miles
Yeah,
to
so many
scale?
miles on the line. The yellow,
So,
I mean, the
yeah.
white and the orange. Yeah.
So it's based off of time too, at
Yeah. Because
200 miles an hour. This is showing you how many miles is covered in 5 hours. Apparently, at 200 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So Paul's got a question for you, Vlad.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Paul.
Did you pick up Mark?
Mark, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what he said. Did you pick up Mark, Vlad? That's the question.
Pick up Mark. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Did I
Do
pick up
you,
Mark?
were you supposed
Who's
to pick up
Paul?
Mark?
Who's Paul?
Paul Hodgson?
Oh, Paul Hodgson. How
Yeah.
you doing, Paul? All right. I didn't see the chat. I apologize. Good to see y'all,
I'm sorry.
man.
I
Did
don't know
I
who Mark
pick up
is.
Mark? Did you pick up Mark Sargent?
Oh yeah, maybe it's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Hey, good to see.
Did you?
Hey, man, it's all of y'all in here, man. You got
Yeah.
Jim Anus, we got Big Pine. What's happening, man? Good to see you.
Oh yeah.
Santero's here. Jeff Gashead. What's happening, y'all? Man,
The-
Wild Aussie woman. Good to see you, Wild Aussie woman. All right.
yeah.
Yeah, the whole crew's here tonight. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. There'll be more people here in about 10 minutes. I can bet on it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
Saab's getting ready to round off, so I think.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's so 200 miles an hour isn't that fast.
Nope.
You know, I could tell you from the plane that I flew on while I was in the military, we were running at around like 275. That wasn't that fast, and it was four props, turbo props,
Yeah.
freaking the P3 and the
I know what you're
EP.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things
The
slow.
only jets back then that flew faster were fighters. That's about it, right?
Yes.
The
Exactly.
C-130 doesn't go that fast.
Oh no. But the C-130 is also. Let me see. I think the C-130 is, if I'm not is it the C-130 that's jet driven?
No, it's
I think
I
propeller.
think
Well,
no, it's
yeah,
propelled.
no, they have the C-130 is propeller. I flew one of those when I went from Kuwait to Baghdad.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, wondering, no, or is it the Hercules
That
that's
that
jet driven?
is the Hercules. The C-130
They
is the
got
Hercules.
variations, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know there's a jet version, the one that just looks like something out of Halo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They revamped the A1 Warthog too, didn't they?
hmm Now look at
They
this,
made it more sleek.
flying from New York all the way to Argentina. This flight, look at, well, when I say easy, this is like, check it out.
Mhm.
And that's a direct flight. They still fly this route to this day,
Mhm.
coast over to Argentina. They still fly that route. See that?
This is an interesting projection, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an air age. It's pretty cool. I like these.
Yeah, and it's pretty straightforward to the point, man. They don't, and then they put it in a globe context just to make happy and say, "See, I told you it was the globe." But notice how they're using this. They use this projection because it's honest. It's correct. If it was honest and correct, they wouldn't waste their time giving you a AE projection. You does I
That's
hope that makes
yeah,
sense,
it does.
right?
But that's the way it's actually traversed on. You're not traversing a globe, dude.
No,
They
no.
no.
They're giving it to you exactly how they fly. And you know what if there's anything if you take anything away from what I'm talking about right now, the big thing that you need to walk away with is every single pilot, just like every single sailor, just like every single submariner is a flat earther, whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
Cuz if they're not, they're crashing the plane.
Or they don't
That's
really
simple.
pay attention. One of the
They
two.
don't.
I mean,
And you want to know something? That's a good point, Roger. Because
yeah.
we didn't pay attention. We operated like that's everybody that operates on a grand scale. You don't think about it. You just do your job. That's it. And then you don't consider, what's in front of you. You just do your job and make sure you're not fucking anything up, really.
Oh, yeah. You just follow the book as you go. That's all you're doing.
That's it. That's it. And they're like, no, they don't even have to tell you don't curve downwards for the most part.
No. You keep to your horizon, man. That's what you do.
When you go into the flight and you basically make that promise. No, I'm not going to curve downward. I'm just going to follow my instruments. That's it. And your instruments remain flat and level. So
Yep. Those gyros do their job, man.
that's it. Yeah. And nothing's, it's, I guess for the globe people, their mind is so ingrained with the globe that it's difficult. I think for some of them it's difficult to see it from a flat perspective, but that's because they're not listening. They're just
there
not they're not listening. I'm sorry, Raj. Go ahead.
that did remind me of something. Like there were flights, Pan Am flights that were going to South Africa, or one of to the edge of it over here. They were flying Pan Am flights back in the day, and people were seeing the coast of Africa from the 30,000 feet.
Jeez. Pan Am flights. Okay, there
Yeah,
to South Africa, or from where were they coming
South
from?
America. They were coming from
going-
North America to South America, and they were actually seeing
Okay,
the coast
boom,
of Africa from where the flight and their flight.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So they came up with a curve calculator, the one we're using now. This is back, I think, in the
Oh.
70s, and they gave it to the stewardess and the pilot. And anytime anybody asked questions, why can we see the coast of Africa? What is that? Well, that's because of the curve of the Earth, and they give them the calculation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's why we see it. It's because of the curve. That's why we see it.
Yeah.
Soon they're gonna be saying that shit.
Yeah, they handed out propaganda out back then too. People asking questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't be able to see Africa from here. Oh yeah, you can.
Well, you can because of the curvature. Obviously,
yeah.
you didn't go to school.
Yeah. Pay attention.
It's wild.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. It's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is pretty direct. And if they want to give you guys hell, if they want to give us hell, let's just remind them we had LORAN back then, right?
Yeah.
We did not have GPS.
Nope.
Didn't nobody had GPS, so everything was chart driven. So if you were taking off from one of these places, of course you had your little contingencies as to where you were going to land in case of an emergency, right?
Yeah, they're planning
But
it out. Yeah.
basically, yeah, you planned it out. You planned it out and you just flew straight up. Once you climb up and you're in your highest altitude that you're going to reach, you're just flying straight and level until you reach your destination.
Yeah. Well, I think flight's one of the biggest flat Earth proofs there is, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah. And these guys didn't have the luxury again of GPS.
Nope.
It is what it is. It just is.
Man.
Yeah.
But most people don't get a chance to actually question that. But I mean, Chocolate Saiyan is. He's
Chocolate saying.
Yeah, he's one of the panel members on FED. He actually looked up a news article on what I'm talking about with the Pan Am flights. He read it out,
Right.
and it was a lady asking a question like, I swear I saw the coast of something over there, a large continent. She figured it was Africa because she was staring at the starboard window. So yeah,
Mhm.
and
Okay, flying down to South America.
Yeah. well, it was like
Okay.
closer to the tip, the further tip out here down the coast.
You're talking about around. You're
Yeah.
talking about up here,
Yep.
around Guyana and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Okay, so yeah, she was looking. I think port side is left.
Yeah.
Yeah, port is left. Starboard is right.
So she's
out here, yeah, definitely you more than likely you'll see something.
Yeah, 30,000 feet she was seeing, or 31,000, I think is what they were flying at.
Yeah.
In the 70s, the big Pan Am jets. But there's something funny about
Wow.
World War II. I think Rolls Royce, I think, was one of the first companies to fully develop the actual jet engine.
Engines.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's when flight
They
started.
still
picking
make
up.
them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they find one of those outside of a building somewheres in New York?
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they did though. That's the crazy part, right?
Yeah. It was.
Or did they? Did they or didn't they?
Yeah. Or did they find a passport too?
Yeah. They found all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unbelievable, these guys.
It's an odd thing.
Unbelievable.
I think we got flight pretty much covered, but I want to see. Scott told me there's a real time website where you can actually see the flight paths of commercial flights now, and I've looked at the ones I've pulled up.
Flight radar.
They're crappy though. They don't they don't really move that fast.
Yeah, Flight Radar 24.
Yeah, they're pinging the flights is what it looks like
Mhm.
when I looked at. Yeah,
Mhm.
I want to see like an actual, just a solid flight, follow its path.
Yeah, you could do that on Flight Radar.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. Flight Radar 24, you could do that. And I think they give you a paid version where you could kind of have the advanced details. But yeah, it'll give you the tracks based off of what the frequency is each time they ping the plane, and then you could just put the tracks together and see what its trajectory is from where, and then they give you all that, the flight number, the point of origin and the final destination, all that stuff.
Let's see how much it costs. It'll give me a free trial for 7 days, and if I bought the silver package, it's $14.99 a year. Ooh. And the gold $34.99. and the
Hmm.
business package is $500 a year.
Oh God, the business package.
Well, you got to track your flight when you're going, and the wife got to know where you're at.
Ah. Life 360.
No.
Freaking leash 360. I remember when I
Yep.
was freaking married, my ex-wife put me
Oh,
on
yeah.
that shit. She was like, I need to know where you are at all times. I was like, golly, man.
I'll show you how crowded it looks. Hold on. I got the map up now with all the flights.
Okay. You want me to get out of
Placed
this
in.
one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We do have the idea. I think some of those, like the Cartesian, like they didn't give you the accurate. I don't think any of them are the same. Actually, any of the old maps, none of the continents look the same,
Which
do they?
the old map says in which one?
Oh, anything, any of the planisphere maps or any of the 1600, 1700 maps, even the Monty.
Yes. It's funny because during the 1600s, that's where you start to see the middle of the world start to disappear.
Yeah,
It's like
I wonder.
1630, around 1630, 1640. You don't like after that, you don't see any more North American or the northern continents.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, right?
yeah,
The North
I
Pole
do.
stuff. I'm sorry. I interrupted somebody. I apologize.
Oh, you didn't. Uh, this is what it looks like here. You see it?
Hmm.
It's just a lot of traffic, dude. You'll see a
Yeah.
plane disappear and reappear in there. But yeah, I
Yeah.
guess if you click on one of them, but
You
I
could,
don't have
yeah,
paid for it yet.
you could
So
click on one and then you could filter. You could filter out as to what it
okay,
is, you
I see
know?
it.
Yeah.
There he is. That's the Ryan. Hey Ryan,
Ryanair.
yeah, Ryanair.
Hey, Ryanair be giving you them $3 flights, man. You might
Oh,
have
yeah.
to sit next to a crate full of chickens and goats or something, but
What?
yeah,
No
it
kidding,
ain't
dude.
gonna feed you.
You got a harp on the back of the tail.
Yep,
That
Ryanair,
means you're
man.
going to heaven, dude.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
The
Those are
last
the
flight you'll
flights.
ever take.
Yeah, those are the flights when I lived in Sardinia. We'd fly out of Olbia, and then they'd
Hmm?
give you it's like $15 to fly to the UK, $15 to fly to England. You stop off at Heathrow,
Yeah,
15 bucks.
he throws right here. Let's say it's
Yep,
Birmingham. Let's see. Yeah. We can
yep.
even scale into it. Yeah. Get down.
Ryanair. They're like, yeah, man, you just catch a flight from Olbia over to
Yeah.
England. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. You fly Spirit Air ever? No. I hear
Oh
it's the
yeah,
worst.
yeah. I flew Spirit. Um I flew Southwest. Spirit got them plastic seats, man. Them shits don't adjust or nothing. They
Oh,
put you in
JetBlue.
some,
well,
yeah, they JetBlue. Yeah, they be putting you in some old lawn chairs, man, on the airplane.
that's Coach, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's coach like a mug. I think all they got is coach. Everybody flies coach, man. Shit, you could be damn,
Well,
you could be,
when
yeah, you could be
when you're
King
paying
Harry.
$30 for a ticket, man, you're not going to expect much, are
Yeah, nah, they ain't gonna give you nothing. They ain't gonna give you. Some
you?
of them don't even have internet on the plane. They're like, "Sorry, we don't have internet on this flight." I'm like, "Oh, brother."
Well, dude, you can get internet on the Greyhound. You know.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, "We don't have internet on this flight." Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Oh, brother. Oh, brother."
I took a Greyhound one time from Florida to Michigan, and it took, I think, 3 days because they stopped in every single town across the
Hey,
country.
all
Yeah, I'm
right.
never doing that again.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done it. Cross country on the Greyhound. Yeah. California to Carolinas, man. Good trip.
Mm.
Had some interesting times. I stopped in Texas and a guy tried to cut me up.
God, dog.
Well,
Great.
I was making some comments on the bus, and I guess he took him wrong. And we
Oh, damn.
stopped halfway through Texas, and he decided he was going to whip his knife out. And he came at
What?
me, but then he stopped, and I looked over behind him, and there was a sheriff just sitting there
Oof.
looking at him. Yeah, so
Waiting
he
for him to
decided
poke
nah.
you.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow,
he decided nah.
that's
He,
crazy.
it was an interesting story because there was a girl behind me on the bus. This is when I was single, young, stupid, and I was
Hmm.
making comments to her. I guess he fancied her too.
Oh, so he was the
Yeah,
jealous type.
yeah, yeah.
It's like I
I don't know if
jealous.
they knew each other. I have no idea. What goes on
Mm,
in a Greyhound bus? There's some weird shit, dude.
okay.
When we left out of the Carolinas, we left. We could smoke on the bus. By the time we got to Texas, then there's no smoking.
Okay.
But
Dang.
we had a couple of people that wouldn't stop getting up and moving around and making noise. So the bus driver pulled over on the side of the highway in the middle of Tennessee and just
Mhm.
put them off the bus right there. Dropped them on the
Now
side
with
of the
flight
road.
with Flight Radar also, know that you can all those flights that look like they're different flights. Some of them might be the same flight, right? Just different
Yeah,
times based off of how they're
gotcha.
spaced, and you can link with a you can basically link um each flight that's the same flight or each plane that's the same plane together just to show the direction in which it's
I
traveling.
gotcha.
Yeah.
You can draw like a line with it. Its pattern.
Well, no, no, no. Once you select your grouping of planes, it will draw the line for you,
All
or it
right.
should be able to do that. It's like a
I think.
lassoing. It's called like lassoing. You would lasso around the series of planes, and then if there is a correlation because it's the same plane, it would
Yeah.
just draw the line based off of time
I wonder if I could start an account with these
and
people.
direction.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign up with Google. Hold on.
Hmm.
It's just easier to do without having to remember all your passwords and crap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it let me sign up for it. Yeah, I got it. It don't look much different, but it's a little more clear.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put that one on.
You probably put more offers up and stuff.
Well, I got a free one that's supposed to last 7 days. So
Mm.
free account 7 days.
Hmm.
But then they'll start charging you credit card.
Oh yeah, right. Then you'd be like, why am I getting hit up $14 a month? Be like, oh yeah, I got the damn aluminum package for
You got the
freaking Flight
aluminum
Radar.
package.
Yeah, $15.
uh, that's
They hit-
better than the platinum, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, you can see it, but it doesn't really give you. I guess if I click on something, I'll see what it does. Yeah, it'll pull the flight up. That's halfway through its flight.
Yeah.
It's scheduled and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'll keep this for a while. Oh, it wants
Yeah.
me to try the gold plan for free.
Psst.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. Do the
Entertain
thing, right?
yourselves. I will.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been sitting there for like the last 4 hours.
Raj, man. Yeah. It's like each time I do my show now, I'm thinking about just freaking doing it on a toilet or something.
So there's not all these planes in the air. It's like could be a lot of them duplicating its route.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
Like how many of all these? There's got to be 100 on here. How many flights are there actually?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But what you could do, that's why the filter is down there. You could go ahead and filter based off of airport, what's flying where, like from or point of origin to destination, and a time frame. You could filter it and you could break it down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Filter it
Yeah.
and sort it out like that, and then once you do, it'll start removing the stuff that you don't want and don't need.
Yeah.
Then after you do that, you could basically, you wouldn't even have to lasso anything. You could basically look and see where the planes are going based off of your two airplane codes, and you could see the direction that they're going. Right? They won't make it like, it won't look like this map. It will be a single line.
Well, I'm back, guys. Yeah,
Raj.
I'm quick with it. You got to be.
Mm-hmm.
I raised 2 girls. Getting in the bathroom is
Mhm.
always a fun time.
Yep. And you become a pro at freaking unclogging drains with hair in it. So
Oh yeah.
yep. Oh yeah.
How many rings have the girls dropped down the sink?
Oh Lord have mercy. Thank God
And
for
then,
the goose.
I can't get them out. I'm like, well, yeah, you just take the trap down. Usually,
Yeah.
it's right there.
Thank God for that gooseneck.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is pretty neat. So,
Yeah, man.
what did when you were in the military? Did you fly a lot of places?
Oh yeah, a whole lot. But though when I flew to different places, it was for mission. It was for
Yeah,
mission. It was for work. Um, but when I flew and I did missions, like it was over. It wasn't like over a vacation spot. Let's put it like that.
I get you.
And basically, we did our route. We would fly our route, and we would be up in the air like damn 13, 14 hours on average every single goddamn day.
Sounds like a ball, dude. Not really.
Oh my god. Yeah, right.
It was like a
Right.
job.
So you
Look
see
at
that right there?
It just
Okay.
turned. Yeah.
Dallas, Afri. Now check those planes. Check all those planes real quick.
Okay, all of these planes. Yeah, that's all Dallas.
So
Yeah,
it's
same
Dallas
one.
80,
Well,
Dallas
there's
56.
two other ones.
There are three.
Dallas is here.
Dallas
The
80,
one's
Dallas. Okay, so you could
56.
select
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah, you could select
Yeah.
that, and then you could see where it came from, and it might show you either a bunch of different planes, or it'll show you that one plane with a straight line from it going to the point of origin, because
Yeah.
obviously it hasn't reached its destination yet.
Can you see that now? I got its
Yes.
destination up here now. Salt Lake
Yes.
City to Amsterdam. Who flies from Salt Lake City to Amsterdam?
People
People
trying
trying to
to
get weed.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but it's Charlie Kirk's crew is not going to come over.
That's kind of what I was thinking about too. But yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever do any shows on that? Did you investigate anything on the
On
Kirk
Charlie
thing
Kirk?
at all?
Man, I'll tell you what. These guys are. I don't know what the deal is. I'm part of me is thinking he's not dead. The other part of me is like, if he was dead, then what's the deal with that AI generated stuff? Like, what is the deal? No one has answered that. And to me, it's a fallacy, like any other fallacy. If that's false, everything else fucking falls apart in my eyes.
Yeah. If one part of it's definitely got fallacy in it, the rest of it falls apart because it's like the globe model itself. If one part hasn't been proven or a fact, the rest of it hinges on that. It's the way it works.
Exactly. So as far as Charlie Kirk is concerned, man, is he even dead? We have to do baby steps with it, man, because they lie about so much. You had that lady that they said got shot in Minnesota. Like, there was so much wrong with that story. Like, do I want to believe it? Yeah, I would love to believe it. I would love to believe that these guys are giving us the truth. But they lied about it. The AI was all janky and jacked up on that video. And it's like, man, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm just done with these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is what
Amen.
People are talking about, this freaking mission to Artemis mission going to the moon. This is because they think that they perfected their AI damn near.
Could be.
Yeah. Do you think they ain't flying no fucking place? These guys ain't going nowhere.
Well, the last time they did the Artemis thing, they did a press conference before they did the flight. I think it was like the week of, and they were like, "We'll be the first people to land on the moon." One of the astronauts actually said that.
Yeah. I remember it was that guy during that press conference. God bless you. It was that dude during the press conference, and like these guys, I don't know. They're all bought and paid for. They're all liars. And they can't. And when you bring up the whole harness thing, the whole bubbles in space thing, none of them refuse to fucking address it. And because they don't, it's not happening. And
did you see Leo?
Go ahead.
Did a thing on the harness. You brought the harnesses up.
So
Leo did a
go ahead.
video on it. Yeah, Leo did a video on the harnesses.
So
I'll show it to you.
He did a video today, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was
so I had a little bit of an issue with that video, and if you want to play it, go right ahead, and I'll show you why.
I think I know what you're talking about. It has something to do with that laptop he had on his legs.
No.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
What was it?
It was that paper that they were signing.
Yeah. How slow it fell to the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, what did you think? I want to hear what you thought, and I'll tell you my thoughts.
I thought that either in a parabolic flight or they're in a low pressure vacuum of some sort. I don't get it. I don't know why it went so slow. I don't know why. That was the only thing I really questioned about the video.
Yeah. So there were a couple of things with it, why it went so slow, and I thought I saw it like. Yeah, sure, he could have dropped it, but it was one of those deals where if he did drop it, it was his thumb that hit it, and it just went at that speed. It was like forced down by his thumb because not only did it slip from his hands, but it was like his hands kind of pushed it downwards. So there's that, but at the same time, it's like all the other lies prior to that fucking flight. It's like, to me, it's like they weren't even up there. They just weren't even up there.
But I want to examine it a little bit better. It kind of bugged me after I watched that too.
I had problems with it, but shout out to Leo, man, and it's good to see
Yeah,
him back on the saddle. You know.
yeah. I love it. The scaling up of the space shuttle with the when they're flying across the northern part of was it New York and Maine. They're
Oh
flying, and he's
yeah.
actually the speed of the actual aircraft compared to what they're saying, how fast it's going.
Mm-hmm.
He used the landmark to time how far they were going. They
Right.
weren't going nowhere near the speed they were claiming. The shuttle wasn't. Can you see this? We're good.
Yes. Can you guys
Yeah,
see it? Yeah, I can see it.
yeah. Level Earth observer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scope it out.
Hope everyone's well. A long time no see. Today I've got a bizarre International Space Station clip for you. Incredibly damning International Space Station clip for you. Just over a minute long. We've got talk of harnesses here. We'll avoid and that mockery because the space nerds will highlight, oh, the harnesses they're discussing are regarding the running machine they've got on the space station. So we'll kind of avoid that mockery. We don't need to entertain it anyway because the last bit here, like I said, is so damning. I think every space fan on Earth is going to start dancing when they see this. So let's have a look.
Houston Station on 2 concerning T2 harnesses. Go ahead on 2. Yeah, I put the harnesses for the crew 3 folks.
Now I'm going to ask you a question right quick. Why are they all three here for this photo op? That's my first question. This is
Okay.
normal
Yeah.
procedure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
I don't think so.
that's a good point, but
Yeah.
yeah, and he's sitting over there just looking at the camera while that's taking place. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, but does he need to be here for this?
right.
No.
And he looks mad uncomfortable. You know, like they normally do, just real uncomfortable, sitting there like they're getting a wedgie because they kind of are.
Yeah.
You know, all harnessed up and wired up and you know everything else. So
That's got to be uncomfortable for sure. Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
Next to T2 this morning, except I did not find the harness for Marshburn. Can you tell me where to find that? And we're checking on that now. Not sure we're going to have an answer ASAP, but we're asking a question.
So my question is this, Raj, if you don't mind
We
pausing.
got plenty of time.
Yeah, I got you.
You see how he's falling each time? Like,
Yeah.
what's the deal?
Why is he bouncing like that? Yeah.
Yes, how?
Maybe the harness. You
Right,
follow?
like I don't want to just say it's the harness, but that's the question. It's like I'm looking at him and it's like, well, how are you bouncing? What's going on? Why are you
They,
bouncing?
they do like parabolic air flights is one way they fake this, and then the strings here on Earth is another. So looks like he's on like a parabolic flight or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's only a minute.
And I don't know
long.
these other guys doesn't have their feet tied down, so I don't know
Right.
how he was stuck to the floor.
Right. And I was wondering that part definitely. If his feet were underneath that little bar thing and he was just like flexing himself up and down, but I was like, how are you bouncing up and down? You're supposed to be in like a 0G environment.
Yeah. And Leo did a video on that too. The one astronaut who kept bouncing up and down like a newbie.
Right.
He
Yeah.
keeps bouncing. Why is he bouncing? How is he bouncing? It's better yet.
Right. Now these are
And
just simple questions, man. We're not,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. We're curious.
Yeah.
Got to have it before his first
You know.
T2 session.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Now, let me just pause it there. Like I said, we're
Yeah, that look right there, you see that? He's looking over at him. Like
Mhm.
there's a cue going on. Like they dropped this on purpose, I almost think. You follow?
Like
Yeah.
there could be layers. This guy over on the right side bouncing up and down could be layered on top of this other
Oh.
video or something. Yeah.
Could be.
Oh. Okay.
No, let's
Consider
watch him
that.
drop this thing. Here we go.
Different
going to
shaders.
ignore the talk of harnesses. I just want you to focus on Matey Boy in the grey on the left holding the paperwork, okay? Just watch him. Remember, these guys are supposedly in a weightless environment, and watch the paperwork here. That is
No.
so damn.
That dropped slower than it would here.
Yeah, that dropped significantly. It dropped slow. It dropped slow, in my opinion. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't drop at all, should it?
Well, that's the thing is I feel like it was one of those things where it looked as if he let it go and tried to grab it again, but instead of grabbing it, his hand hit it. And so it went in the direction that his hand hit it at.
I
Kind of
follow.
like he was slapping it, but he didn't mean to slap it.
Okay, let's take it back a little bit and I'll slow it down.
Yeah. And slow it down. Boom. Try to
Let's,
look at it.
That is so damn.
let's take it back a little bit further.
Yeah. Right
Go back
there.
far
Right
enough.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
See.
No, but he didn't hit it.
You don't
just
think
fell.
so?
No, we'll get it again.
So
Watch again.
damning.
Watch. See? He tried to grab it.
And then
Let's go back over.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
All
is
right.
so damn. That
But-
is so damn.
They could slow down the footage too to get it to fall that slow too.
They could, and that's the thing, man. They could do a million things with this damn footage. And this is why, man, look, man, we're getting Snowmageddon right now. This nonsense falling out the sky don't feel fucking natural. It just doesn't fucking feel natural. This whole place is all fucked up. Like I wouldn't even know where to begin, to be honest with you, Roger.
Yeah, we're getting snow right now, but it's like a steady slight snow that's been going for like the last 5 hours.
Yeah.
And we've only got like 4 inches, so.
Dude, this stuff falling out the sky, it's a mixture of ice and something else. Foam, I don't even know. But it doesn't feel normal.
I got you. Yeah, there's one year I got some off one of the storms, and I tried to melt it with a lighter, and it
Right.
burnt. Like
Dude.
it charred.
I'm gonna collect some of this stuff, and I'm just gonna hold on to it. Put
There
it
you
in
go.
a glass.
So I think they're setting this up for conspiracy theorists. They're like, oh, look at this video. Why would they broadcast this in particular
Yeah,
with the harnesses?
That's a good point.
You know about all the augmented reality stuff too, right? Like how they can, like he's saying, they could do so many different things in this video. They could be layers on top of layers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even think this dude on the right, he's so pale skinned, and that like the shading's different. The dude on the right is more lit up, like more light is on him than the other two. I don't know. They could do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're trying to get us to look at it, what I'm getting out of it. And they want us to bite on it. And they're like, oh, no, this is what's happening. You know,
Right.
That way, make us look more like fools. If we do.
No, I agree. Absolutely. And yeah, that's another thing. This augmented reality, man, like the stuff that they tell us about and the stuff that they can actually do, like night and day.
Oh, yeah. Making objects appear and actually float at the same right after. I mean,
Right.
it had to be in the image to start with. They just
Right.
layered.
And so they've done that before. With that, you had that Italian lady astronaut sitting over there, and she looked up, and then you had something just appear out of thin air, like it was freaking Star Trek in, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, well, back in the day when I saw that, I didn't think anything out of it, which is crazy.
It is. But I mean, even like when they're playing with the water and stuff, the bubbles, they're
Mm.
saying like even stuff like that's augmented, and like the hats and the stuff they hand each other,
Mhm.
even Hatfield's guitar. I mean, if they're actually wearing contacts or glasses and actually looking at a computer screen, they can actually handle it properly. They have to practice at actually handling the augmented object. That's,
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, they could layer that in easy. That's
Yeah,
not that hard to do.
These guys doing all this nonsense, man. I think part of that is the test. This very well could be part of the test prior to going to do this whole Artemis nonsense.
Well, I don't know. I think they pushed the Artemis back another year.
Are you kidding me? Isn't it
No.
supposed to be in February?
No, it's 2026. I think is what they're saying now.
Yeah, this
But
year, February 2026.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh, it
it's
is
supposed to be in a
2026.
couple of, yeah, it's supposed to be in a couple of
Yeah.
weeks.
Let me look it up again because I mean I was looking at one and but are they actually going to land on the moon? Is what they're saying?
I don't know. I think they're gonna go around it. And they said, "Oh, we found a man on
Okay.
Weon." They were like, "We found a way outside of the Van Allen belts." I was like, "I thought you found a
Oh.
way back in like 1969
Oh,
outside the Van Allen
they
belts."
they had to, man. But you
Yeah,
know they
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 said,
just went. Yeah.
yeah. They said we found a hole in the Van Allen belts. I'm like, okay, all right, sure.
Well, I heard one astronaut said they did a what they call a barbecue roll.
Oh God, what's that?
Well, they just kind of rolled through the Van Allen belts. They just
Boy,
yeah, and they didn't get quite cooked on one side as the other, so they called it a barbecue roll. That's what
oh
they.
my God.
But then I've heard other astronauts said we didn't even know it was there. What was that? This Bart Sabrell interview he did. Well, didn't you know there was a Van Allen radiation belt? Well, we just went right through it. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't even know it was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Artemis. Why did they name it Artemis? You know what Artemis is, right?
Yeah,
That's
she's the goddess of the hunt.
Yeah.
The moon goddess. So it was sun with Apollo, and then it was moon with Artemis.
It's going to be Artemis 2, right? That's going to be the next one, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
They're prepping update. I don't want to play that because that's an NBC thing. They'll strike me.
Yeah.
February 2026 is what they're saying. But I thought we were going to land on the moon. That's what I was told.
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, but
I think they might switch it up, man, to do like a rover on the moon because they have
Oh boy!
man, and
Yay!
it seems
A rover?
more reasonable. Like one day they'll come up with a big idea. Oh, we're just gonna do a rover because we got one on Mars. They can go find all the ice and stuff on the moon that they say is there and prove all that
Okay.
stuff.
All right, now guys, take a look at the title of this video. What does it say?
It says something, the farthest humans have ever gone before, Artemis 2 explained.
If they're going to the moon, I mean,
The farthest, right,
Yeah.
the humans have gone before, Artemis 2 explained. What are you thinking, Raj?
I'm thinking that they're saying they're going how they're wording it, like, well, we're going further, but they're actually going to the same place they went before.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The farthest humans have ever gone before. So if you play it, what are they saying?
Well, let's see. I think they're wording it like that to make it seem like they're doing something extraordinary this time, I guess. Yeah.
I'd
In
have
the
been
early
like,
hours
dude,
of
if you-
2026, humanity is poised on the edge of a new chapter in space exploration.
Go ahead.
For the first time in more than half a
Vlad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you were saying something before I started.
No, it's like, bro, listen. If you bench 315 pounds
Yeah.
6 times, right?
Mhm.
Are you gonna and you haven't lifted weights in 50 years? Are you gonna come back and then you're gonna say, "This is my first time ever benching 315 pounds"?
Nope. You wouldn't.
No, you're gonna say, "Hey, this is me lifting. It's been 50 years, and this is me coming back to doing 315. Matter of fact, I could do 320 now."
Oh yeah.
That's what you're gonna say.
Yeah. The further
You're not going to say, well, this is my first time doing it. Because then somebody's going to be like, wait a minute. I thought you did it back like 50 years ago. Like 6 times. Didn't you say you did it 6 times?
I know.
50 years ago?
I get your reference, man. That's cute. 6 times. Yeah, we
Yeah.
done. Yeah. It's, in other words, I think it's hype. I mean, people are alive now weren't alive then, So they're not even comparing it in their mind to the original Apollo missions at all. They're not.
Yeah, man. And they're trying to, I think in a sense, it's funny that you say that because to me, I believe that they're trying to drown out the lie. They didn't have AI like that back in the day. So they're trying to get rid of the lie of the moon landing back then. They're finding different ways, just misinformation, disinformation, losing footage at McDonald's, at the dumpster. Oh, we had the footage. We don't have the footage. Van Allen belts, a hole in it. They're mixing so much bullshit with stuff.
Yeah. Well,
And then now they're like, oh, we're going back. or we're going further. Like, what do you mean further? Thought you already went. What the
Yeah.
fuck are you talking about?
That's nuts. Well, you know that they had to pay off their crack dealer, so they had to they had to sell it to Russia. They sold the footage.
Yeah. And nobody's talking about, like, the other day, between that debate between Sanchez and what's his name, FTFE. Like, they're not, like, FTFE's like, well, you mean Russia? They could have been in on it. But it's funny because even Vladimir Putin seemed confused.
Yeah.
He was like, well, I asked AI. He put the thing in front of AI, and AI was like, that looks faked.
Oh, what do you
So
know?
even Vladimir Putin in front of Russian media looked confused, whether he was playing or not. He doesn't appear to necessarily go along with the official narrative.
Yeah.
Why would he even ask AI that question if he already knew that they were?
Yeah. When did Russia try to go to the moon? When was the last time they did it? I don't know. Been a while. Been a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they gave up on the idea.
I was going to say, has Russia even tried going to the moon?
Yeah, they put a rover on the moon.
Okay.
You want to see the footage?
Oh yeah, I'm all eyes.
When was that?
Crap, dude.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot what year it was. It was pre-Apollo, actually.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
everybody's
footage-
going on the lit. It's funny how everybody goes on the lit side of the moon. Ain't the lit side of the moon supposed to be like the hot side of the moon or some shit like that?
The only
Yeah.
thing they did on Apollo was just like hit golf balls, roll around in a golf cart buggy, and
Well, they got
didn't do
rocks.
much.
They got rocks, man. They got a lot of rocks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
600 pounds of rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, 600 pounds of rocks. Ain't you supposed to be looking for how much you're taking? I tell you, we do weight and balance on airplanes.
Yeah.
We do weight and balance on airplanes. You don't do weight and balance on a space.
Well, you know, they got this magic thing that they just can do. They don't have to worry about that, you know. It's called lying. Vlad, can you hear me?
It's an ugly lie, and anytime they're gonna try to do something else, it's all their lies are gonna be. There's gonna be cracks in everything they do. They can't ever perfect anything.
Well, they did measure the dust, how deep it is on the moon. I remember doing that.
Right.
Yeah. And
But all the
like,
cracks,
to
it
getting
looks
on-
ugly. They made it look ugly.
Yeah, prior to getting on anything, aren't you supposed to like measure the amount of weight that you have? How do you, if you're in a 0G environment, how are you going to measure any of them rocks?
that's a good question. You can't. There's no way to weigh it. Supposedly.
Right? How do you? That's the thing. Like, how you weigh that shit? You ain't got no gravity. What are you weighing it in?
Well, they
You
got
weighing it
1/6
on
gravity.
1/6?
Yeah.
They're gonna say
Yeah.
6 gravity. So what did each of those rocks weigh prior to getting back in the limb to take off? Is my thing.
Yeah, like 1/6 of what it weighed here. So when they came back into orbit here,
All right. Now they're
Yeah,
gonna
it
turn
would-
into a real weight, and then what?
then you wreck.
Well,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
the eagle would never be able to fly off of the moon
Oh.
in a vacuum.
No.
The eagle hadn't landed, had it? No.
Yeah, the eagle is not able.
There's
to
a link.
fly.
I'll see you around front.
Let me see.
You don't see it? I got Santero in the back, guys.
Hey, Santero.
Yeah, you got it? There it is. Okay. Let me get you another one.
Something about
I
a
don't know.
pressure differential, like to
You got
put the vacuum out there. I don't know.
Right.
No? Okay.
Right. Like this is just it's so
Yeah, gotcha.
confusing to me.
Boop. Boop. There you go. Got it. It's like surgery, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, this craziness. Go ahead, Roger. My bad.
Yeah, I was just getting him out of the back. It's Santero.
All right.
That's like surgery. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get back to this thing. All right. So there's so many holes in it. In 3 days, right, from here to there.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3 days for these boys. Are they going to be prepared? Their diapers. Yeah.
They've taken all of our critiques of it, and they're gonna check every fucking thing. But the thing is, lying because they're not going. And
Yeah.
so we're going to find new holes. We're going to find new things wrong with this. So, because
So
they're never going to succeed. They're never going to win because they're lying
Now,
Well,
still.
what's up, my people?
Hey, Santero, what's happening,
Ça
family?
passe, Kusamwe. Vous m'aimez bien?
Hey, mla, Mapkembe.
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
Hey, all
Hey.
good, all good. No, man, I was just gonna point out something too about the flights and stuff. I used to work at the airport. I remember I told you, right?
yeah.
And I used to do weight and balance for the plane.
There
So
we go.
it, this is very logical. I was telling the guys the other day that when you are gonna fly the plane, you're supposed to balance the plane. You cannot put all the passengers in one side, not telling
Yes.
the pilot because the plane needs the computer needs a lot of data to
Mm-hmm.
balance itself when it's on the on the flight. So
Mhm.
that's why I don't get the bullshit that people say about the fuel and that stuff. Man, those planes are big. They have huge tanks.
Mhm.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
You've been on those
Well,
planes. They take a lot of gas, man. It's not.
Yeah.
It's that shit
speaking of
burns a lot of
tanks,
gas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Santero, speaking of tanks, they're oxygen tanks. How much oxygen are the astronauts going to need for that 6 day trip to the moon and back? Yeah,
Bruh. Who's gonna last 10 days sitting in a fucking chair without moving?
I don't know.
Who's
Yeah,
gonna
I know.
how they gonna poop? Do they have a like a hose tied to their butthole? So they
Well,
can poop.
yeah. It's like that's
Like
my thing. It's like, what are
one
they
other
doing?
thing.
Wearing
One
diapers?
other yeah. One other thing. It's like how does your body work in a 0G environment?
Bro.
No. How does your digestive system work?
How do you
Yeah.
digest? How does your blood moves? How does your liquid stays like in a G environment? It's only fiction. It's not
Right.
possible.
So I'm
Everything that
wondering.
goes up must fall.
Yeah, I'm wondering too because it's like that. They're going to say peristalsis, but how does the food after you swallow the food or whatever thing you drink, how does it remain in that thing? How does it just remain and you don't get sick? You don't get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah, I
yeah,
get you.
yeah. Bro, if you eat something, you go to sleep right away, you get sick.
You're getting sick. Yeah,
You're getting
man.
sick. You're getting sick. You need your body to digest it. You need to move a little bit. So
Mhm.
imagine being sitting there drinking whatever slurp they get, and
Slurp.
not being able to move, and looking all shiny. The ship is going a lot faster than what we can imagine. Yet you don't see any movement in the ship. You don't
No.
see them like bro. It's just a simulation, and once you see this, it's impossible to go back. This is why I don't buy any of this shit we see on the TV lately about the people getting bugs or whatever they are
Yeah.
doing. I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just move
So,
away from that.
so I want to say hi to Matthew. He just came in. Hi,
Matthew.
Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Ace panel tonight, man. I heard I had to
Hey.
come in. I had to come in and ask because I heard Vlad talking about balancing something on a flight.
Weight and balance, uh-huh.
What do you-
But Santero
demonst-
actually did it. He
Yeah, but
actually had
I'm about to
hands on
do
and he
it. Yeah,
did it.
I'm about to do it. So I'm about to do it next time I fly. So what are y'all
Really?
talking about? Yeah, what you talking about?
Well,
So
dude,
do
Weight
it.
and
I
balance.
have RC planes, right? And I have to balance those every time I change any
course.
of the electronics in there. And anytime I add
Matthew.
anything to the plane, I have to fucking change everything. I have to rebalance the whole plane.
Oh wow.
So
Bro,
yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the process, like as I remember a little bit. So before the flight came,
Mhm.
it starts all in the counter, with the passengers.
Mhm.
The flight lands, everything. You're supposed to get like an average for every passenger, no? You know how many seats you have. You know how many kilos of fuel you have. You know how many kilos of baggage you have. So you have to balance it out. You have to put like in the bulk in the front. You have to put 60 kilos, let's say. In the bag, 800, whatever you wanna, however you wanna balance. But you have to keep in mind that you have to put everything as it is. If you make a mistake, you say you put like 200 kilos in the front and you just put like 20, and
Mm-mm.
you say that to the pilot, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble with the flight. The
Mm-hmm.
plane is gonna behave differently because the plane, yo, the only thing the pilot does is just importing shit there.
Yes.
The
Yes.
plane does it all.
Yep. But if you give it
I,
false information or wrong
it's gonna
information,
crash. It's gonna
yeah.
crash because the plane
Mhm.
needs the right information, or at least an average, because
Yes.
then the pilot corrects a little bit here and there because they
Right.
are not just sitting there.
Mhm.
I tell you,
Yeah.
Well,
I used to work
tr-
in the counter. I used to work in the where you put the luggage in the bag, and I used to work doing operations for a Blue Panorama, Excel Airways. I used to work a little bit also with WestJet long
Oh.
time ago, but I remember I used to do the charts and everything. And when I came to this comprehension of the earth, I was like, this is why we
cl-
never fly 90 minutes away from any airport. It's not
Mhm.
because it's like no, it's because it's not the way it looks in the map. It's
Mhm.
the actual map is the map I had in my hands.
Mm.
And I had so many maps in my hand, bro. I tell you,
yeah,
I used to do this every day for like 4 years.
And you don't even, and you know what? It's right over your
I
head. You
didn't
don't
even
even
I
know
didn't
it.
even pay attention to that.
No, that's what
And
I'm
it was in
saying.
my hands.
Yeah,
This
you
is why
just
I
do your
tell these
job.
people like okay, you wanna say we're dumb, whatever. Okay, what have you done? Where have you worked? What's
Right.
your experience? What do you know? You don't know shit. Blood
No.
is being in many planes. I live abroad. I've been working in the airport before I ever took a plane. I knew
Yeah.
the airplane, you know? It's
And you
so
don't
crazy.
when
even,
you
you just doing your job. You don't even
Yeah, you are
consider it.
in automatic because we
Yeah.
are programmed for automatic thinking. We are not programmed for thinking.
Thinking.
so
No.
when you're doing weight, Centero, right? When you're balancing weight, it's for setting the trim before the plane takes off, right?
Of
If you don't
course,
set the
of
trim
course.
right, you're not level. So yeah.
No, 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 and brother, those are the real spacecraft because it's airspace, National Airspace Agency,
Mm.
air.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
not vacuum or
Yep.
whatever you want to say. It's airspace, guys. It's all in
Yep.
the on the wording.
Yeah.
This is what I love learning shit now. You
Mhm.
understand a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Hey,
let's see what else the Artemis has to offer. You ready, guys?
yeah,
Mhm.
let's go.
Ooh, the furthest humans have ever gone before. Artemis 2 explained. That's quite a title.
A century, humans are about to travel beyond low Earth orbit to circle the moon and return. This
Oh,
is Artemis 2, NASA's first crewed lunar mission since Apollo, and a cornerstone of a bold vision that extends.
okay. What about Artemis 1? Wasn't that the same thing?
I thought Artemis 1 was where they put the dummies inside. Not these
Maybe it
dummies,
was.
but actual dummies.
Yeah, yeah. Not
And
these
what about you?
dummies.
You guys remember From 2?
Oh
That one
yeah, I
you don't
remember that.
remember?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's cool because it's an anagram to farm to what are they farming? Attention, whatever. It's
Mm.
crazy.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's true.
it's
Th-
fucking
th- that
crazy.
that's the one they said they circumnavigated the globe with the Fram.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
farm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Lord.
And when I saw it, I was like, From 2. And I was like, From 2, what the fuck is this? To farm. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, these people are
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I seen some footage from it, man. They're like there's people standing in the gondola and they're standing on the glass.
Yo, those
Oh
those
god.
satellites are fucking crazy, man.
Mhm.
Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, and that's what Duffy used for his proof for circumnavigation of the globe.
Oh God.
Bro, what about the debate? The guy was only there to plug the other guy website.
Oh
You
yeah.
can go.
Wait, what
How
debate?
does it sound? The
Oh,
debate
the
that
final
you
debate.
were reviewing the debate from Craig and Bro Sanchez.
Oh,
Oh,
Bro
God.
Sanchez.
The one we
Oh,
never watched because it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
stupid.
Oh my god,
no,
who's
no,
gonna
no.
watch
This
that?
Yeah. I did a thing on
I
it
watched a
yesterday.
little bit. Yeah, I saw it. I
Yeah.
saw it.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
somebody
that's
said
cool.
he did, like Vlad. He did a good job, Bro Sanchez, for a layman, talking to.
Black, can you say I am a physics teacher?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm a
Can you say
physics teacher, and I teach
What?
people about their physics. You, Sanchez, it's not whether you are smart or not. It is a you problem. I did me push-ups. Look, let's see those arms. Let's see those muscles. I just sat there doing the push-up.
Come on, you guys. Bro Sanchez is full of shit too.
You know. Well, I mean, I don't think he was full of shit. I
Come
thought
on, dude. Come on,
Okay, go
Vlad.
ahead.
Give me a break. He sounds like a fucking pastor, bro. Nobody in real life talks like a pastor unless you're a real pastor, right? He talks like a pastor, bro. He does. He talks like a pastor, and he does it on purpose. And it drives me insane, bro. I can't stand that. It's like, why do you do that, bro? You're not a pastor, so why do you talk like one? It's like, and he does it with everybody. It's almost like that's just the way he talks, but that's not the way he talks. It's just his persona. I guarantee you that. And I don't like that about people. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said nothing.
No.
Oh
My
man,
bad.
say what you have to say, my brother.
speak
It's your
Yeah,
opinion.
I'm listening.
yeah.
I
I'm
like
dead
him.
serious.
I like some stuff he
I
does,
watched
you
Bro
know, but
Sanchez
not
for a
all.
while because I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I did watch Bro Sanchez for a while because I was just like everybody. Discord tried to get everybody involved with it, right? When he
Right.
came around the first time, okay, he came on to Flats' channel and everything. He just invaded and he was like, "Oh yeah, Bro Sanchez this, Bro Sanchez that," and guess what? All the crap that Bro Sanchez was putting out at that time was bullshit. That's the reason why we all stayed away from it. Remember? You know what I'm saying? And then now everybody's like back in his lap again. It's like, I just don't get it, bro. I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk because I don't know the dude, but
No,
Yeah,
we're
just-
talking about the debates, not talking
I don't
about if we are
No,
back
it-
in his lap or whatever. I like him,
Yeah.
but I don't follow everything he does because I think
Yeah.
some stuff he says are a little bit out there. I respect his job, whatever he's
like, let me
his
practice and I'll come in
research,
and talk
but,
like a preacher all day and see if you guys think
you know.
it's respectful. I'm serious,
Okay,
bro.
no,
Like,
no.
And the Lord tells you, Ryan, to repent now.
Jesus,
Jesus
come
is calling
fix
you.
our problems. We don't have anything to worry about.
You
You
are
know
a
me now?
sinner.
Amen.
I didn't. I don't know. I don't think he I thought that's how he speaks.
No, he's cool. He's cool.
No, he
Yeah.
does. No, come on, man.
Hey, Cubby.
Come on.
How you doing?
I
there?
saw him cooking in one debate. It was
There's a link back here, sir. There
but
you
there
go.
was one time
I got you.
go brother Sanchez.
I'll see you around front, dude. Okay.
Go ahead, man.
Now,
What were you saying?
What kind of name is Bro Sanchez anyway?
Okay. If I can get a word in edgewise
Or
here.
who? Go ahead, Roger.
Okay. Yeah. The thing is, that's a persona. Yeah, I get. He's got an audience. They want to hear him. But the
Yeah.
thing is, he was on point in the debate. He took a lot of the information about the radar that we were going over after Craig came on my show and said, "Well, radar proves the curve of the Earth." So we went through and we looked at it. Me and D-Man and the Flats went through, and it has nothing to do with the curve of the Earth. The radar.
No.
Even McCune is
You
right
can
sometimes.
you can say whatever you want about
This
his
is correct,
persona,
dude.
but he cooked in the debates. When he is debating, he's cooking.
Yeah.
He ain't going there out like trying to
An
play,
agent
you
would
know.
do
He's
that,
gonna
wouldn't they?
cook them. Yeah. Anyways,
Yes.
I'm just saying.
no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, and I feel you. But okay. But at least this
I mean,
is
I'm
not
trying to
the
be
kind
funny,
of
but
agent who's gonna sell you for 33 shekels. You know, like he's gonna turn back like the other guy.
yeah,
Don't
it's always
lie.
got to be
Yep.
33.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I
Or
can think
333.
of one in particular shill that sold us all out in the TFE thing. Who was that?
Yep.
And anyways, guys, remember this is not about the
Well,
cult of personality, and we're just
No.
talking. We
Yes.
if when I see that something is becoming like this, like cult of, I don't like that shit. I don't follow. I like hitting ideas. You know, I said it when I don't know, but I always say it. You know, black. I don't trust. I just wanna know. I'm
Right.
curious.
Exactly.
I wanna hear you. I wanna hear you. I wanna
Yeah.
hear what you have to
Hear your
say. If it resonates and I go in it and I see that there's something there, I stay. You know.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
can't handle the truth.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can. Yeah, we can, Cubby. We can handle this.
Oh, Cubby's
well, no,
here.
I have no problem with the truth.
What's
If
up,
he's
man?
speaking the truth, I don't have a problem with what he's saying. I'm just
I was
saying.
just kidding, man.
I'm just saying my personal opinion. I know it sounds stupid. You're probably all gonna laugh later and think I was just
No.
being a jerk about it.
Bro,
But
what's good?
come on now.
No.
I'm just telling you how I feel about it, bro. Like I don't know the dude. I never met him, never had a conversation with him. But at the same time, I've watched him on the show, and I don't know. There's just something about him, dude. There's this.
It just don't rub
Maybe
you
it's
right.
because
That's
I grew
what
up
it is.
around that kind of people, and they acted phony. And then when they got home, they acted differently, and it was like, and I thought that was weird. But now it's like weird to see someone do the opposite, right? It's like, what's going on here?
And the
I don't know.
truth,
Maybe it's
right.
just
And
me.
when you're
you know,
when you're in
like, I'm
pursuit of
sorry.
the truth and you
Yeah.
see stuff like this, it doesn't resonate with you and it pisses you off. I
Right.
feel you.
Right.
I understand
Yeah.
where you're coming
So
from.
it's not personal. It's just, I get,
Yeah.
I get wigged out sometimes, and like
Yeah.
I react to it. So I apologize if I sound like I'm just being shallow.
Bro,
no, man.
Not at all, bro.
bro.
No more apologies, man. You don't have to apologize.
Calm
Nah,
down.
bro.
It's all good. Yeah.
Well,
We're all
you
happy.
did say you wanted me to like rant tonight, right?
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna give you a rant. I'm gonna give you
I'm
a window to do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you always say that.
No, I will.
You know?
All right. So,
Lem-
it
Can you let me know before so I can go get a coffee?
No, absolutely.
Because I'm gonna pick on you then when you're gone.
Oh,
All
No,
right.
bro. Like I love you for free.
all right. There you go.
You too, buddy.
So the whole debate opened up that nice little stream Vlad did yesterday. That was wonderful, and me and D Man came up with some great ideas of how Foucault as a fucking fraud. It's awesome. We're
Yep.
yeah.
So I was thinking about because they said they have a magnet to do this and it's motorized. So I was like, okay, so is there any part of that pendulum that is non-magnetic, or if it's like made of made of like bronze, a rope, if it's actually like a hemp rope, something like that, or a nylon rope attached to something, right? Like, how is this thing constructed to where these magnets aren't going to affect, you know what I'm saying, the direction? It's not going to induce a direction. It is just going to let it run freely. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's no static, free pendulum. There's no such thing. In other words, it's going to have some kind of bias from its actual connection, no matter how much pivot it has. And a magnet's going to actually give it a direction. If the magnet's centered, and remember I was talking about Ken Wheeler, right? Remember how the Ferris cell actually has a curve trajectory with it? Yeah.
Right.
So
and then you can
add
go
to the
ahead.
bias. Yeah. That'll add to that bias. But go ahead. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well, yeah.
That was the only point. And if there is a magnetic pull to the north, and that's where they base those things off of, because that's where you would get a full 360-degree supposedly spin of the Earth would be at the North Pole. We won't work at the equator, they say.
Yeah.
Let's
take one to the equator and see if it works.
But how hard would it be on land to trick people like that tried to use that kind of navigation? Like in the water, I understand, right? Because there's nothing really under you, right? So they can't really like put something unless they put something under the water. But water is like, isn't it like demagnet, or isn't it like the opposite of like it'll accept electricity but not magnetism, right? Isn't that what it is? It's demagnetic or demagnetism or whatever we call it.
Yes, it's the opposite of magnet. It pushes it away. But the thing is,
okay, so over land, couldn't they trick you by putting things under the ground, like large magnets or things or different kinds of metals that would screw up your
less? They've been tricking people since day one. We are not.
No, but I'm just curious. Like on land, are they able to do that easily with just small magnets? Like, because if they could, then that would be an easy way that's how they can keep you from getting to certain places, right?
You know what I mean? You're talking about to throw your compass off, yeah. But I mean, like in navigation, I mean, the Foucault is not even made for navigation, but it's just to show the rotation,
right?
Or even just to trick you into thinking that the magnetic pole is a different place than it is, right?
Supposedly.
Like, what if there was a natural one, but whenever they turned on their whatever machine, it changed it or something? You know, like we don't know anything. Like all these things could be true, even though they sound crazy. They could be true, right?
Bro, this is the deal I have with the whole. No, they can't fake this. They can fake that, bro. They can fake anything. They take you. They put you in a plane. They make you land in the middle of nowhere. They tell you you are somewhere else, bro. Listen. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story. You know that Puerto Rico and the Dominican are very close.
Yes.
So they make a lot of illegal. They take a lot of boats from the Dominican to Puerto Rico. All the time, because if you go to Puerto Rico, then you can go to the States easier. You know, you can make your paperwork, whatever, illegal immigration. So they took these guys from my hometown, La Romana, and they embarked in Samaná, which is in the Atlantic side of the island.
Okay.
They arrive at this place and they tell them, oh, we arrive at Puerto Rico. You have to jump from the ship and get to the coast and start running to the... You know where they left them? In La Romana, in my hometown. They left them bro, they trick them, and they
They
do that all the time. Imagine, bro, you have no idea where you're going. The only
and they
way
live
to
there.
know
They
where
were
you
from
are,
there.
yo, the only way to
Sure.
know where you're going if you are the one leading, you know.
Yeah.
This is the
There,
only way. If you are being taken to somewhere and they tell you, "Oh, we are in Antarctica," yeah, 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 okay, whatever,
Yep.
okay, see, bro, this is very easy. The people don't think this shit, and this happened
there,
all the time. They used to take people, fleece them, and leave them on somewhere in the south. You know,
they're literally spraying metals in the sky. Am I in the right saloon here? I'm pretty sure we can all agree that.
Yeah.
of
So
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course,
I
man.
mean, they're literally spraying metals into the sky. So who knows
Who
what
knows
they
what
could
they
be
do?
doing as
Right.
far as like throwing things off. I mean, they're
Yeah.
literally poisoning us. Why
Yeah.
couldn't they, at the same time, screw up direction with
Yep.
these same materials?
Screw
Yeah,
up
all they
direction, propel how certain things are flowing. Like this weather.
Yeah.
You don't think, man, like
Oh,
And
for
people
sure.
ask, like,
every
would they
different
really spread
possible.
poison on people if they were living there? And I said, yeah, because they probably have some kind of antidote that keeps them from getting sick. Sons of
Well,
Exactly.
bitches.
they don't
Yep.
I don't
live
know
in
about that.
places we live in
No,
either.
No.
no, they live in
And
better
notice how
places.
the earthquakes hit the same people, the broke people.
Well, that's
You don't see them
Yeah,
That's what-
that's true.
politicians
They know
getting
where to live, right? They have it's marked.
Yeah.
that's look at them. They all go to Davos,
Yo,
right?
you know what's funny? We had
Yeah.
in Ibiza before I moved to Palma. We had 2 floods in a matter of 1 week, out of
Wow.
nowhere. In 1 hour, everything was
I mean, like they
flooded.
never had a flood before, and it
Lo-
like happened twice. Damn.
Twice, 2 times, yeah, brother,
See?
2 times,
It,
and
it,
it was crazy. Luckily, we live outside, and our house was very well built over there. We didn't have any floodings in the patio a little bit, but not inside the house. And but everywhere you go, it was closed the highway because it was full of water, man. In 1 hour,
See?
raining like a drops, like I don't know, it was like a kilo of water.
Oh my God.
Crazy,
in
man.
one drop. That's
Yeah, it
a
only
In
lot
one
takes like a
drop,
of.
but
small
it's
bush to plug
crazy,
one of
man.
those
It's
up too.
crazy.
One of those drains up to keep it from
And
draining,
the
and
funny
it flood
thing
the
is,
whole
like
area.
during the rains, there were some crazy lights going on in the other side of the island.
What?
Yeah, man. I have. I'm gonna look the video for the next time. I'm gonna
Okay,
show
that'd be
you.
cool. Bring it
Yeah,
by.
I've
man.
seen
It's
some
crazy.
crazy stuff, guys.
Last night I
I've seen
was.
some stuff that would
Yeah, I
scare
was
me.
here, and it was very windy and very, very weird lights and shit. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on, man. Well, you never know what's going. They want to call us crazy, skis, or whatever they want, but man, something's going on. Not
Yeah,
about
no, I don't think, and that's the thing is, we have to, not necessarily us, but just people just have to learn to remove themselves from the day to day, and just look at things as they could be. I would say as they are, but we don't even know what they
Right,
are,
no.
right.
but rather as they
For all
could
we
be.
know, it's all a lie.
Yeah,
But this is
we're
the
all
honest position to depart from. I don't know. I want to know. I want to learn. I don't
right.
know. I'm gonna ask the questions because
Yeah,
if you have a cocky idea that you already know everything because you read a book that a guy wrote 2,000 years ago, whatever, or a guy with 2 sticks measured the curvature of the earth with his dung in a donkey, whatever, bro.
Or his
No,
dick or
man.
whatever. Yeah.
No, man. No.
Okay,
Shit
all right,
doesn't work like that.
yeah.
gentlemen.
Go
I want to try out something that I have up here for a demo. Let's see if I can find it.
Let's go.
No, I can't get it because I'm sharing this. All right, I'll do it later when I'm not sharing.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, but I got a little laugh track. You'll love it. Let's see, Artemis. That's where I was at. So I
Yo,
want to take a
please,
look.
please
Yeah,
don't
please.
don't make these gloves cry too much. You know they get in their feelings when you talk about the glove, man.
No,
Bro,
no,
these
no.
people.
Yeah, poor
It's
Craig.
like, Mamma
Poor
mia.
Craig. Yeah.
It's like when you mention the Jedi's to a Jedi lover.
See,
Uh huh.
Yeah, they're like, oh, really?
That's really off-putting, man. I don't believe in chosen people. I don't. I used to be very nationalist, but when I started doing my own journey, I got rid of all the isms.
Well,
Mhm.
so people are just people. Then how about that?
Yo, man,
All right.
it's
They
man,
are.
it's
That's true.
man, it's woman, it's people,
People
it's
are people.
They're
yeah.
confused, but yeah,
And the
they're
funny thing
people.
is, like,
Go, Cubby.
I've been working with a lot of people with a lot of money, man, and these people are just regular people, nice people. Some of them are assholes, but they are just
Yeah.
people, you know. Everybody
It's a
is
lot.
trying to
Yes.
do the. Everybody wants the same: a shelter, food, and a stable
Warmth.
life.
Yes. Stable life.
That's
Warmth.
it.
No drama. Happiness. That's
No
all.
drama, chill.
Yeah,
We
But
don't.
but wait a minute.
you're
Hold on.
dealing with average people, not necessarily the so-called elites. They want all of it, dude.
Yeah. They want our happiness too.
But
Yeah,
hold on.
it's-
If you're not in trouble, if God isn't judging you, then you're not learning nothing, right?
Of course.
You're just spinning and toiling, right?
Hmm.
So as far as I'm concerned, the worse off things are, and the more things happen that challenge me, the more God's working on me, and obviously the more God is involved and wants to be a part of my life. You know, that's
Yes.
important to me,
Well,
right?
that's a
Doesn't that
that's a
make sense to you?
that's
And
a
the best
choice you
part,
made as well, you know.
and the
Right.
best
Yeah.
Because
part,
if it was another person, you know what would they do? They will just choose to be in ignorance, in
Yeah.
the conformity of
Well,
the
people will
system.
fail.
But
That's why
you
God doesn't fail.
and I
Yeah.
think the people in here in the chat, whatever, we don't conform to the system. We know we live in the system. We have to exist within the system, but it
Mhm.
doesn't mean we are the system.
And it makes it difficult for us to get along because of that too. You got to remember that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's the reason why
I
we
know, but
we don't get
that's
along.
why
So it's like
that's why sometimes we have to shut our mouth and listen and
yeah, that's true.
just keep it for ourselves. You know?
Hmm.
All right, I want to test out Cubby's mic. Say something, Cubby.
I'm here.
You
You can't
sound
hear
like
me?
you're in a you're
All right,
like
I'm fine.
in a
In a
well,
bucket. Yeah.
in a
Does it
bucket.
Yeah, a
sound
little
better now or
buckety, but
no?
I can hear you. All right.
Still
I can hear
bad?
you.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
All right. I'm
I
gonna
think
change
it's
it up then.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hang
you
on a
do sound
second.
like you're in a hole or something, like a little
Yeah.
echo.
He's
in
in
there.
the space station.
All right. Give me a second.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a lab in space.
Oh my God, we have an astronaut live.
Yeah.
Now we know how they do it, right? That must be how they do it. They just cross the
All right,
lines.
How
so
about
before-
now, guys? We've been to the moon. We have Kobe in the space station. Kobe, can you tell us how much faster the Earth is spinning from that?
Mhm.
Very
Dizzy
good
from being upside down
engineering.
all day?
Yes, very good engineering.
Very good engineering, sir.
Are you dropping paper
Did you get a
and
leak in the
sticks
seal?
or whatever? Science. It's science, guys. It's
Mhm.
science.
It's not science. So let's get back to Artemis right quick. I want to
Let's
get
go.
another half minute into the video.
Is that any better?
Far
real quick?
beyond a single
Oh,
flight.
you're much better. Dude.
In this
All right.
video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Artemis 2, from the rocket that will launch it to the spacecraft the crew will live inside, from who the astronauts are to the exact path they'll take around the
Oh
moon.
boy.
We'll look at
Yeah.
how long the mission lasts, what systems and scientific tests
What is
will
that,
be
a
carried
slingshot?
out in deep space,
Whoa.
why this flight matters so much for future moon landings, and the latest updates on where the mission stands right now. Because Artemis 2 isn't just another mission. It's the bridge between testing hardware in space and putting humans back on the moon. And what happens on this single flight will shape the next era of
They
lunar
couldn't even
exploration.
spend money on
Ooh.
good
Everything that
graphics,
comes
bro.
after.
It's like
Watch,
cheesy
watch.
shit.
Welcome to territory. This is your space.
Like and subscribe, boys. Hit that bell notification.
Guys, it's so funny. Yo, this guy is so bad that they need help to keep their
The
dumb
Artemis
straight.
program is NASA's
You know?
ambitious lunar
Like the
exploration
rocket.
initiative, a multi-mission campaign
He said
to
it. He
send
said the
humans
words. He
back
said
to
it's
the moon,
ambitious
establish a
'cause it's not
sustainable
gonna happen.
presence there, and learn how to live and work on another world.
So, why?
We already live, in other words.
Yeah. So why?
You know,
why
I
are we
live in the
waiting?
old world. You live
Dude, where
in
do you think
America,
we
the
came
new world.
from?
We come
We
from
came from
different parts
heaven or
of
wherever, right?
Yeah.
Shut up.
The question I'm asking is why does it take so long for us to get back to the moon? And why didn't we develop stuff while they
Because
were
we
there
never.
too?
You can't land on a reflection, dummy. That's why.
Because we
And
lost
it's
the
always,
technology.
it's always one side. Man, listen, and that's the thing is America.
Well, that's because there is only one side, dude. That's the thing.
Yeah, see,
It's
and
just a reflection.
we know how America is. So just based off of America's behavior, we know how America gets down. Once America finds some shit, all they do is just hit the exploit button. That's it.
Yeah, nowadays it
already
seems
been
that way,
back.
doesn't it?
Shit out
You
of
know
stuff.
what's funny, man? You know what's funny? You clip this image, you put it on Facebook, and
Mm.
people are gonna believe this
Believe
shit
it.
is real.
They'll believe
And
it.
this
They
is
will.
obviously AI or CGI generated picture. I can do that with the Blender in the
But
in the computer in
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Mm.
You
but
know?
but why does America? How is America allowed to do that? Why do these other countries let America do
Yes,
that? Oh, that's
exactly.
because their
They're part
government's
of
corrupt too.
Yep.
Well, yeah, of course. They're all in on it. They all sell it
Well,
to each
yeah.
other. It's like
I
a
mean, it's
big,
obvious,
big
but I'm just
secret.
saying.
Roger.
Yeah.
Roger.
Yes, Chris.
Can you see it Can you see this moon the same way I do? If you know what I'm talking about,
Okay.
Can
Not
you
Swiss
see?
you know,
cheese.
the
go
dots
go.
and nipples thingy.
Oh,
Do you?
okay. You brought that up, but you haven't really gotten
The
too much
scene
detail.
you're talking
Oh, you can't see it. You see craters right now,
Yo,
or do
No,
you see dots?
sort of,
well,
kind
my
of.
friend,
It looks
no.
like
my
flat
friend's
spots.
face when he was 16 face used to look like that.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah,
of
mine does too. I
full
got
of
some. I got some attack.
acne.
Full of them little craters and stuff, looking
Oh
like
my
Yep.
god.
aspartame almost.
Yeah.
hmm
So
Well,
he
I
Volcanoes.
see. I see
he
dots and nipples. It's weird, man. I see it differently.
okay. He's looking at it from a different point of view, you might say. Like
It looks like mud bubbling, is what it looks like to me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Looks like Las Vegas.
'Cause if you
Yeah.
get like mud and you put like put bubbles underneath it, it'll come through like that. It'll just come up in weird spots and leave little books. You won't even really see it. It'll just kind of pop out and like make a little spot.
Oh my god, yeah. It
I'm
messes
serious.
up
Think about it.
Dude,
That's probably how they
all-
did it. They just took some sand and put it in the fucking big tank, and then they put some air hose underneath there, and then they made it do that, and then they took a big picture and stuck it up in the sky.
Kind of like.
Well,
I
how do
feel
you
like
know?
it-
How do you
I
know this
feel like
guy's in a
this
big?
is-
If there's a
Go
dome up there, they could hang stuff off of it, couldn't they?
I feel
Think
like
about
this is the dying psyop. I think more and more
Anybody.
people. This one is
Anybody.
the one that's like, less and less people
Yeah.
believe anymore.
No, nobody really believes the moon stuff. Really, to tell you the
Nobody.
truth. But
Nobody.
yeah, my theory about the moon is just for anybody. I believe it's an alkaline object. It's part of the battery system that powers all the lesser lights and the greater
Oh yeah,
lights.
it was part of. God just made it. Yeah, who knows how he did it, but
I took a video of the sun today, and I zoom in with the phone, everything, man. That
I
shit
got-
looks
so
weird.
I-
Looks like a big hole. It doesn't even look like an object. It looks like it's a dent or something. It's crazy.
So, all right, I got a question, and don't yell at me, but
No,
why
yeah,
do
yeah.
pe- why do
I'm gonna yell at you
people
anyway.
why do people even care? Like, why do they care
I-
about how it works?
I don't know.
Because of the curiosity.
That's another
I think,
question I
for the
have.
most part.
Wait, how the sun works?
How the
Kobe?
sun or
the
the moon or
moon.
anything? Why?
I
why are
agree
they-
with you. I
Huh?
agree with you, Kobe.
Why
Well,
do
most
they
people
care?
care
Why-
because it proves a point. It proves whether they think
Yeah.
it's a ball or not, right? That's usually all it is.
Why?
Yeah, well,
Why
that's
does
the point.
matter?
It doesn't
We know
prove
that-
anything. It doesn't
That's
prove
what it
anything.
is.
No,
It's
it doesn't.
Up there.
You're right.
Like I said,
It's up there.
yeah.
When we're talking about cheese and you bring me ham, I'm gonna come on.
Well, ham
We're
and cheese
talking
do go
about
together,
cheese.
but yeah, it's not the same,
Yeah.
right?
It's not the same shit.
Like outside the obvious that people are like, it proves a point of something else. Why do people care so much about how the sun heats the moon or the sun lights up the moon, vice versa, whatever anybody
Gotcha.
believes.
Well,
Why do
when you're
people care?
fooled and you don't know what's really true and you believe science and then you find out you're kind of wrong, you have to block yourself. You have to cover
But
yourself.
At
You
the
can't
end
just
of the
admit
day-
you were wrong.
But at the end of the day, nobody really knows at all.
I was
Well, no.
Yeah, I was talking
Nobody
to my friend earlier, and I told him we were making a mental exercise. I told him bro, imagine you are born in the middle of a forest with a tribe of people, like 20 people living there, and your father or whoever runs the forest tells you are not allowed to live because there's nothing else out there. And one day you wake up, you say, okay, I'm gonna go out exploring. You find out that there's more than they were telling you. That they wanted to keep you there because they wanted to keep you in control. He was like, "Oh, but that's impossible with everybody." I say, "What is a passport, my friend?
And don't
They
get
don't
me
know.
wrong. Don't get
What
me
is a
wrong. With,
nationality? What is a country?"
don't get me wrong with that question or anything. Like,
No,
at the
man,
time, I'd like
it's
to
a
know.
fair. It's a fair question. It's a fair question.
Oh,
Well, we have to be safe. We have to know who's going where so we
Hey,
know
let
if somebody's
Cubby
committing a crime. But
Yeah.
Cubby,
Right?
what are you saying?
no,
Huh?
he's back. He's back on the moon, dude. You're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So
Remember,
I just
Kobe's
was
in the
cu- it was-
ISS. There's a delay.
It came. Huh? It came from a place of curiosity, is all.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, my thesis on it basically is, you ever seen a battery, like an alkaline battery, get
Yeah, I
caked
know.
up and
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, so
Yeah, you
it
need to
doesn't look a
pause.
lot like the surface of the moon as it goes. Like if
Yeah.
it was a charged object, it would develop that kind of an outer shell, like a solid alkaline
Man, but
structure. Yeah.
in
I
order
look
to make
at
a
it.
battery, you need salt water and two how do you
Or
say,
you
two
need,
poles,
well, the
two poles.
batteries that we use is chemical reaction taking
Yeah,
place.
chemical reaction, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's maybe the sun is one and the moon is the other. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
Can
what
we keep it on stuff that we know could be possible? Like the
Yeah,
sun and the moon
maybe.
could just be rotating reflections, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
could
it-
they?
Based
Yeah.
on the
Well,
sunlight coming in at
as
a
far
certain
as
angle or
far
whatever.
as I
right?
know, they are just
Most
lights
logical.
in the sky. Or as
But-
far
Right,
as
but I'm
I
saying
can
they're
tell.
coming through. They're coming through the crystalline dome or whatever it is that's above our head, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think the
They're
moon
in
is
they're
full
in
of
the dome or they're
stars.
coming through somehow. That's why we can't get a good look at them because they're not they're augmented from what they should be by
right.
going through that crystal, right?
And so that's a point all in itself because okay, so what sun are we getting? What moon are we getting?
Well, we're
Because
only getting certain frequencies of light, right? We get infrared and we get some others, but we
Sure.
can only see certain ones.
Sure, but
Also,
what I'm
remember
Naked
that.
what
eye.
I'm getting what I'm getting at is how people see the sun too, because Sanchez and we see it where we can see the sun, and then behind the sun we see clouds, and then in front of the sun we see clouds, depending on
Yes,
how
I've
we're
seen
looking
that
at
too.
it, right?
Every
And then you
day,
see that with the
I
moon,
have
right?
videos of that.
Yeah,
Right.
I've seen
And
it too.
so
I've seen
and
it
so
without
is
just taking
that
pictures.
so is that the sun that we're getting, or is it a sun that we are seeing, and then the sun is actually somewhere else, and then what we're seeing is a projection of the sun? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Right. That's what I'm
that
thinking. Is
sun,
it's like sitting somewhere, and then if somebody were to just move it, it would just disappear, right? It's
That's
like
Right.
kind
Man,
of
there's like some place where you could put it somewhere. You
that's
could,
kind of why I asked.
you know what I mean?
That's why I
Yeah.
asked the question, because at the end of the day, we're just all theorizing about what it could be, or
Yeah.
right?
Well, I mean,
And
for all
I'm
we
not
know, it's
saying
hanging
anybody's
on the
wrong.
dome, and the dome turns around in a circle. We don't know. I mean, for all we know, we don't know what the hell we're looking at. We can't
Yeah,
even get up there and look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that bothers me.
would there not be a center point where the actual sun is that you would actually can see from a certain point? You
Well,
know?
no, because it depends on your
How-
perspective and the angle that it comes into the dome because of the shape of the dome.
Yeah,
If
but
you're-
I mean, like, yeah,
We're
sorry.
assuming now that we're in a dome, though. So
There you go.
I
There's
know,
another
I know
thought.
we are, but that's the most logical. That's the most logical thought, right? That it's some type of crystalline. I mean, that's what it says in the Bible. It says there's a lot of other scientific evidence that it's got to be some kind of a barrier, right? So,
some barrier there. There's something there. Yeah,
There's-
it can
and
be
based
sure.
on what we
I'd like
see with
to
the
believe that.
stars, we don't really know what we're seeing. We just know it's lights and it changes, and sometimes it looks really cool, like it's on little berries on strings. But I mean, other than that, it's just a weird thing to look at. There's nothing really to it.
Well, the
by
reality is
mere
very
by
massive.
mere observation, we can tell a couple things about the sun. One is a light source. Two, it's local.
Heat. It keeps us alive. Without it, we
well,
die,
we-
right? It oxidizes.
we-
I mean, yeah, it does everything.
We get hot spots from it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
bro.
There's
Does it
There's
though?
a video.
Does
Let
it though,
me
or
go-
do you think we could adapt? Do you think we could adapt if there was no sun?
I think, well, maybe we could adapt with artificial light, but I mean, how would we keep making it without the sun's
I'm
light in order
saying
to
if
get
there
those
never was a
elements?
sun, right?
Yeah.
you
But what
think
if there
our
was another
bodies would
sun
have
and it
already
crashed?
adapted to the environment that we were in? Right.
Yeah.
He's,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
thinking like
if I
kind of
lived
like
in a desert,
Yeah.
I'd be more apt to be my body would react better to that environment as opposed to obviously the cold somewhere.
Mm.
You know what I'm trying to say here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
in
it
other
is.
words, we could adapt to like this ambient light here on
Right.
the Earth.
Like we probably
Okay.
would be a lot paler, stuff like that, the obvious things. But I'm just curious, like without it, could we actually adapt
I don't
without
know.
it?
I think now that I don't trust science, I would have to test everything myself to really know it,
Well,
right?
sure.
I don't
Exactly.
think we could
Trust.
we could live without it. I don't think.
Or
I think
just give up
it's
on
in-
worrying about it. Yeah, that's one of
it's
the
part
one
of
or the
the
other.
circuit, man. It's part of the
Yeah.
circuit. If the circuit is broken, the machine doesn't work.
But isn't
I
that
got
how
it.
they set it all up? So that way you just kind of like cancel everything out and don't want to bother with it because you don't want to bother with whoever might be
Well,
protecting it. You know what I'm saying?
I tend to believe that we would adapt because, like, let's say things that live deep down in the ocean, right? They don't get certain
Yeah, certain
elements
rays
or
of light.
whatever, so they adapt to the environment that they're in. And I kind of feel
Yeah.
like if we would never had a
Yeah,
sun or whatever, we probably would have adapted to that environment that we were in. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but
yeah. Sunlight doesn't make it down like
So you're
2,000
saying
feet.
you
well,
white
I'm not
people
saying every
are the
animal needs sunlight,
aliens?
But at the
but
same
without
time,
sunlight, those animals down there wouldn't have food either because there wouldn't be pressure above pushing down on it in order to make their
I was going to
place where
say,
they live to survive, right? You know,
right,
like,
What
right.
were you gonna say
Because
about
those creatures down at the bottom down there, as soon as they come up and the pressure is totally different, they die.
they change.
They
Yeah,
die.
they die or they
Yeah.
change. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're,
So
right.
they're
it's
adapted to it. Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
so it may be incumbent on the atmosphere particular order for us to survive. Now, that kind of segues me, and we don't necessarily have to go there, but this is food
Which
for
means it
thought.
would be solid, right? Right.
Well, check this out. Which could be food for thought. Think of this. What if the sun and the moon are there for us specifically for the type of being that we are?
That's kind of what I
Yeah.
was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like
So,
God
like,
literally made it for us. Yeah. Like,
right.
exactly.
They made it strictly for us. What if before our age, or because now we're starting to see that there's so many other possibilities, right? For
It's
the type
crazy.
of people that we
Yes.
are, the atmosphere is a certain way, the air is a certain way, the sun and the moon are there for us, for man and for woman, right? And how we function. And then once we go, say there's nothing up in the sky, say it's just a different atmosphere altogether. That so much so that say we went back into the past. As soon as we get into their atmosphere, we die because that is not our
Right.
thing. We are
Yeah.
not supposed to be living in that type of environment.
Yeah.
Yo, guys.
Or there would
Guys,
at least be
that's a
consequences,
good one.
obviously.
Since we are talking about this kind of stuff now,
Santero.
yes.
Santero, let me just get one thing to Cubby. When he was talking
Oh, sorry,
about,
sorry.
when he was talking about his question, right? I thought there was opportunity there to like kind of segue to slaves in the cave looking at shadows on the wall.
Yeah,
Of course.
I was going to
Plato?
say that.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, and that's
Of
kind of like what we're doing right now with the sky.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't see what we're actually supposed to be
Plato's
looking
cave.
at. We're only seeing a
Exactly.
reflection of it.
What? Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I
so
never knew
yeah, I
that.
wanted to make a comment to Cubby though. I've seen Avatar, and then
Yo, since
Yeah,
we are
that too.
on this vibe
Here we
now,
go.
talking about this kind of stuff, ages. How do you think this whole thing started?
What whole
Like,
thing?
where do we come from? Like how? It's
God.
crazy
That's
when you think
another
of
one of those questions.
this. This is a big one. Man.
Where do we come
This is a because I don't buy any of this shit.
I-
You know, we don't. I don't think anyone here believes any of the
I feel like
mainstream stuff.
we're
No.
all going to be.
But I
going
also
before we
don't
get
necessarily
into
believe
Christians
everything in the
and-
Bible either, because
No, me neither.
there's
me
certain
neither.
reasons why
This
I
is,
don't.
But what is more mainstream than the Bible? Tell me.
Everything.
evolution. Yeah.
The Bible is,
Yeah.
bro.
There ain't
At
no
least in
truth.
my country, no. Hey, wait
There
a
ain't no
minute. At
truth.
least in my country, the Bible is first than everything. At least in the Dominican Republic, you know.
Haiti
Over
too.
there, Haiti, the same. We are very
Well, I used to think that
religious
about my
people.
country, but now I'm not so sure.
No.
Nowadays,
No,
people that
Ryan,
don't even have Bibles.
I think that you don't fall for that because the people really believe in the Bible. You know, the people are really religious.
Well, they don't
Some
realize how much they believe in it. Yeah, that's true.
no, until they don't get hurt, they start going back to it.
Well, yeah,
But
that's
anyways,
true.
apart
When they're on their deathbed, they'll be
yeah.
screaming his
Yeah,
name.
because we're talking that's mainstream. You know, we don't know who
Yeah.
wrote the Bible. We don't know where those books come from. They say Peter. They say all this. Okay, whatever you say, man. If you start believing literally in that book, you might as well grab a NASA book and believe
Well,
in
there's
that as
things
well
in that
because
book that
it was
that can be taken literally. I think,
yeah.
like
Is it-
the lessons about life and stuff. They match
Of
up with
course,
reality, man.
of course.
You know,
I
like
know. I know. I know. I
Is it-
know. I know.
You
I
think
know what you mean.
Is it fair to say that, like, in other countries like the Dominican, Santero, like, well, a lot of them, that it's a lot more based on tradition and they were raised through religion, whereas in
well,
America,
yeah, that helps.
Yeah,
I
as
mean,
well.
whereas in America,
mean,
you know,
I
like,
mean, bro.
we're not as a whole, we don't really uphold those traditional
Bro, I
things
don't
in
even
America
go to
like they
church, and I know everything about the church. I know all the psalms, everything. I know that
yeah.
because I was raised like that. I was
So
raised
I was raised
Catholic, you
Catholic,
know.
and I don't
Yeah, same.
follow it anymore, but I still remember all that stuff.
Well, I don't remember all the Psalms,
Oh
but you
damn,
know,
bro!
I
I'd
remember
probably
everything.
remember songs if I went back to church. Yeah, probably.
But it
I
was a
was in
traditional.
Italy. I was in Italy, and my mother-in-law was watching the rosary on the TV, and I was reciting the rosary with her, and she told me like, "Oh, how do you know the rosary?" And I say,
Oh, I
"Come
know it.
on,
Yeah.
Catholic, yeah. As a
come
Catholic, you
on."
remember
Well,
all that stuff. Every single prayer, every single rosary,
I went to
and
Catholic
Yeah,
all
school
that.
for a year, so that helped.
the creed,
Yeah.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know
Catholic
all of
school
it.
wasn't so bad though.
No,
It
but
wasn't
guys,
so
tell
bad
me, how
having
do you
nuns
think?
around.
Where do we come from? What do you think about this subject?
Where do
For
we
me, it's
come
very
from?
interesting. Yeah,
It ain't no simulation. We were created in 6
yeah,
days. God rested on the seventh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, there's so much
Hmm.
in creation that says there is a creator. Uh, like
right.
Well,
look
yeah,
at
there.
DNA. Break
I
it down.
believe
Obviously,
I believe we've been created. I don't believe in the
Yeah.
simulation theory
Yeah.
or
No.
anything
No,
like
because
I'm
we
that.
not
don't
really
match
on
any other
Because
animal
simulation.
on the here in this
and
place.
even if it was a game, whatever it is, it's a real game. It's not the one
Well,
I
No.
made it
if you
last
Well,
night.
wait a minute.
like, if you're gonna listen to a story or whatever, like just the written record, right? The
Yeah,
human records, they only go back like 5,500 years.
yeah,
So what that tells you is, for sure man was here at least 5,500 years ago,
Mm.
because
Mhm.
somebody
Hmm.
yeah,
write that down.
yeah,
Right.
Mm.
And
That's
it
a
just
good
gets
yeah.
point.
But
longer, of course, the older we
Well,
get.
what I
well,
be,
you only got to look back generations, like hundreds of generations, not hundreds of thousand years.
Yeah,
Right.
there's only 100 generate. Yeah, you're right. Hundreds of generations. That's
But
it.
then,
Well,
That's
but
all
then,
we.
my question in that case is that do they remain human? Are they
Hmm.
human still,
Well,
or
they
are
always
they
Well,
everywhere.
something?
are we
Yeah.
even human, or is that just what they tell us
so
we are?
so
Everywhere,
in
yeah,
It's just a
so
everywhere
word.
in
man has
so
been,
in
they've
some
always had art. They always buried their dead, and they always had some kind of politics.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay.
yeah. Hey. Who was talking, Chris?
Matt, what's
no
up?
Matt.
Matt,
Matthew.
Matt,
Yeah.
Matt, Matthew. Yeah, exactly, bro. Listen, I was just watching a documentary a couple days ago about Australian Aboriginals. These people had art
Hmm.
before these guys got there. When they got to Australia, when they discovered Australia, it was like a garden.
Mm.
Because the people that was living there, they were taking care of the place. Uh, or what they say. I mean, what they say over there.
Meaning they were farming all that land instead of just leaving it
Yeah,
out there to go barren.
because they were taking because people get it wrong. It's industrialized farming is different than the natural farming. You only take what you need
Hmm.
from nature. It's
Yeah,
like when we lived in the countryside in the Dominican, where you go out, you grab some plantains, you leave the rest there,
You
cut the
good?
tree. You don't even work the land. You just drop it there, and
Because
it's gonna yeah,
exactly, it does its own
it's gonna
thing. Yep.
work. It's gonna work. Everybody does it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, some
I
places in the
mean,
world are still like that yet.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was lucky. I grew up like that, going to the countryside, seeing the real world, man. It's cool.
Santeria just reminded me. Like, think about this: anything that we've colonized and industrialized has
Uh.
killed the land. The,
Yep.
the
Yeah,
the the original inhabitants that were put here, like you can go back to you say Eden or whatever. Each one of the cultures, they took care. They learned how to work the land.
Hmm.
They lived there, dude. They're part of it. You know.
yeah. This is why I don't believe like, oh, we need civilization to live to
No.
prosper. No, no, we just need to be left alone. That's
Yes.
No,
it.
we just have our
Respect
families
each
and we have
other,
our
and
own
that's
land,
it.
and yeah, we respect each
Yeah,
other.
respect each other.
Right. Then we'd all
That's
get
it,
along because we would never gang up on each other or get in a big
bro.
group where we got dumb ideas, right?
Yeah, it's like when I hear people like, oh, the internet, they're gonna shut down. We're gonna have a blackout. So what? Are you gonna
Yeah.
die because of a blackout? We have
No, that
blackouts
might
for
actually
Right.
do you
weeks
some
over
good.
there in the Dominican. We still have a good time.
Yeah.
I
You
think
weren't
that's
born.
more of
You
a
weren't.
fear that of
You.
people that lived with or have only lived with the internet as opposed
Right.
to us who have lived
Yeah,
without it prior and know how
bro. You
like
How it
we've
remember
done
works.
this
we?
Yeah.
before.
Yep.
Well, think
Yeah,
about the movie They Live and the lesson that they teach you and about the TV basically being the way that they pipe in their contaminated mental thing to make your brain so you don't see them, right? Think about that. Like think about like I don't know. It always bothers me when somebody comes up with an idea, even if it's just a written idea that somebody just comes up with in their mind. But when it matches up and it makes sense and it fits like the times and the place, and it makes you think, I wonder if that's how it really works. I'm not really sure that they're ever going to expose the reality of it, but I think sometimes they get close. You know what I mean? And you get a brush of what the
I
reality
don't
really
think
is,
we're
and
ever
you go,
gonna have
"Whoa."
the real answer to that question, man.
Maybe
Where
not.
it comes from.
So
No.
We're all going to
we
spend our
could,
lives looking for it, but
yeah, but
But it's
technology's
good.
making us.
I love it.
I think
I
maybe
think that
eventually.
technology's
oh, go
boys,
ahead.
boys. Technology is
Sorry.
like it's contaminated and even worse. It's made the predicament even worse. It made you more lazy. You got a computer, you got a laptop. You can have food delivered to your house. You don't have to go out and forage and build anything.
Yeah.
We lost natural skills, dude.
Guys,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know if
think
it's just
Bro, I
me,
cut firewood up
but
almost every day. What are you talking
sorry,
about?
I
Well,
don't know
that's
if it's
you.
just me or everything is like different since we were kids before internet. Everything,
oh
the
for sure.
colors, even everything looked different in my eyes. I
You
remember
know why? Because
even
you're not
even
looking at it
the
anymore. You're looking at your
yeah
fucking phone.
no
That's
no
That's
the
part of
even
it.
the air, man, part, yeah, that's part of it. Even the air, man, even the air, I remember
Smells
different
different, feels
vibes.
different,
It feels
feels different.
different. It
It
feels so
does.
artificial, so I
that's
don't know.
because people believe bullshit, and it makes them act like crazy people. Think about it.
Sorry about that, guys.
Think about.
My computer keeps losing connection for some reason. I think it's
Oh,
my
Oh, sorry.
modem starting. Yeah. Where was I before? I was on a good roll there. I thought.
you're
Talk about
Good conversation.
civilization and how
It's
we
made
get
us
breaking
lazy.
down.
weird
Yeah,
now. We lost
and we're out
skills.
of.
And creation.
It's true. It's a real thing. Nobody knows how to cook anymore. Not my generation.
Nope.
Yeah.
And,
Everything's frozen
don't.
dinners or fast food.
I think
Right.
we have a lot of the answers to things, but the way that they try and program us and cloud our minds. No, I'm losing my thought on that, but it's basically it's making us question ourselves, second guess ourselves when we actually already know the answer
Can't
to a lot of
cook. Are you
these things.
kidding
And
me?
it's kind of
You know,
it's hypothetical.
you know that
but
what comes to my mind when you said that, Kobe. You remember this ad from TNT? Happens in the
Mhm.
movie, happens in real life, happens in TNT.
Yeah,
In Spanish, it
Yeah.
was like "Pasa en la vida, pasa en las películas, pasa en TNT." Man, it's like sometimes you watch a movie and you're watching more interesting, more real shit than what you get from these lizards, man. It's crazy.
yeah.
And you're still getting it from them lizards. That's the
Subliminally.
irony of it, man.
Yeah.
But I'll be
So
honest
let's
with
get
you. I
back.
think the reason why I believe in God the most is because of some of you guys and the things that you say at the right times in my life. Like sometimes it just makes me realize that there's got to be a God. Otherwise, how the hell does that? Like how
No,
does
just
somebody
you
always seem to
know,
come in and help me
you
out
know
somewhere?
how you can tell there is a God because we are here talking about Him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
none of
That's
us,
true.
and we all from different countries, we have all different kind of beliefs, we all act different, we all have attitudes, but yet we are talking civil here and discussing interesting stuff,
True.
I'll say this. Like
and this is him.
I personally believe in God, but at the same time, it's not a big issue with me that people that don't. But people make a big issue out of it.
No,
It depends
no,
on what
no,
kind of
no,
an
no.
ass they are, I guess.
Well, that's what I'm
Well,
saying. People are
Yeah,
really nasty about it. Some people are, and I don't really care
yeah,
personally. Like,
right.
Hey,
that,
Kobe, some people are very, very acid when they start believing. They go full cold mode, man,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
you're
not
right.
cool.
Right.
Not even in the flat Earth. You see what happens when you focus too much in the subject. You gotta find stuff to do for yourself as well. You
Yeah,
got a life to live.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take care of your own shit.
yeah, and that's
Like,
why I said personally. That's why I said
Yeah.
personally because I
yeah,
know that there are people that are going to have different opinion on that than me. So
yeah. No, it's their opinion. Everybody has one.
right. But I'm
They
not
all
gonna
stink.
freak out on you because you don't believe the same things as me.
This- hey, if you get freaked out for someone else belief, you gotta check on your fucking estrogens level, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Well,
need
it
to
depends on
go
how
work
that
out.
belief
You need to
affects
go
my
run.
life. wait a minute.
Yeah.
If it affects my life, then I'm going to have a problem with that belief. But yeah,
Yeah.
if it's just a matter of, okay, you believe in your God is this name and my God's that name, but they seem to be the same thing when we talk about them and stuff, and we just make fun and joke about it, how, you know, it must have been God or whatever. And we're talking about the same guy, obviously, you know, then
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me, right? But if you were
Yeah.
like,
I more so mean the thought than unless somebody was like picking on you or something, you know, that's a different, you know, if they're invading you that way. But if I was just going with, you know, the thought of it, basically, it doesn't hurt me, you know, just
Yeah.
thinking that you believe a certain
no,
way or I believe
if you're a
certain
good
way.
person and you treat me with respect, I'm going to do the same to you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to treat you the same way.
When it comes to like a lot of the atheists that I do know, and they're really going downhill, and it's sad to see. I mean, it just look around you for a moment, go outside for a day or two, and ask yourself that question: like, this all just didn't happen. I can be honest with yourself, and
No, you're
that's
right.
only, yeah. I put that to them. Anybody that,
This
but
is
I mean, I'm not going to make you believe it. You know.
no man. Look, this is what I'll say to my wife when the 2019 shit happened. I was like, be
Hey,
honest, Valentina. When you go out, have you seen
there's
anything
a
different?
link in here. I'll give it
You
to you.
know, have you seen anything different? Have you seen anything happening? It's only on the fucking screen. It's
Yeah.
only there. It's
My
only the
ex-wife,
magic.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
tried
said I
bringing her
don't
to
watch TV.
God through Flat Earth, but she didn't want nothing to do with it. And it's like I gave her an opportunity, like that. And that's the thing. Like everybody has free will, so you can decide on your own. You can make the choice to believe in God or not. You can't force it on anybody, and it's just, you know,
Well, no, God made it
this
that
is
way
what
on
it
purpose.
is. Like,
Yeah.
at least give them an opportunity, and if they decide
You
not to, that's their.
you
That's
need to be
their
able to get humble. You
Yeah.
need to be able to get humble, because if you are not looking for it, you're never gonna find it.
But I
No.
think it's
Right.
the same way as I think it's the same way as flat Earth. Like everybody comes to it in their own way. So you
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
so you
Yes.
can't put a timeline on it or anything like that. You know,
Yes.
it's just
And you can't
everybody finds it their
compartmentalize
own.
it, no,
Yeah,
because it's different
everybody
for
finds it
everybody.
their own
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Yep.
But
it's a
Agreed.
trip.
if you haven't, boys, if you haven't noticed, people are trying to do that though.
What's
They're
that?
Do
trying
wait.
to
Do what?
with flat Earth. They're people who want to be like the keepers of it. There's a few people.
Well,
I'm not going to
sure.
mention too many names.
Of course.
Mention names. I'd like to know.
Name. Bring the heat.
Or
Bring the heat.
it not mention names because you're not mentioning names. I don't want to get you in trouble, Roger.
Well,
At
you're not
least
going to
give
get me in
us-
trouble. Too. Well, I do see people who like to gatekeep certain things in this arena, and they
Yeah,
have
they put
apps. I want,
fine
yeah,
pay
and
scales
money on
between
it.
them. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Right.
you can't.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Jaron was doing it
So I
for a while.
mean,
Yeah.
I missed. What did you say? I missed that.
oh, they have apps and they have their narrative, and if you don't agree with them, then they kind of like push you off.
They call
Like,
you stupid. They call you stupid.
Well, I
Don't
mean, you
ask.
defend your company too if you had set that up. You'd be the
Yeah,
same
but-
way. I mean, obviously a businessman, but you know,
this
I
ain't
don't
a
blame him for
company,
that.
dude. This is not a
I
company.
know, but if somebody has
But
to
if
do it
you
and the work has to get done in order for us to have the app, right? So I
I hear
get
what
why
you're
he did
saying.
it, but yeah, it
That
turned.
sucks.
Yeah.
But that sucks because the thing is either you're delivering the truth or you're delivering a product.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
shouldn't be. But you know what I'm saying?
And then
it's
who's gauging and measuring that? Right. That's my thing.
right. And
Right.
that's the thing is when you make it into what Roger's talking about, now you've put boundaries on it.
Yep.
And now it becomes you've monetized it, or it appears
Because-
as if you're monetizing it, and it's like it's no longer true and it's no longer free. And when you put
You
those
don't want to hurt
boundaries,
your product.
yeah, it's
Or
like
yeah,
now
or
it's
yeah.
about the product. It's not about the truth. That sucks.
Yeah, when you have to go
This-
defend your product.
I don't
too,
like
that's
it. I don't
what
like it when it's like that. I don't like it. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Well, I
because,
get you want to advertise to where they'll come and watch the whole show, so you'll get
Right.
your credit. But at the same time, you should be able to set it up to where you can just come in and grab the information and go look at it yourself.
And
That way
look-
you can, right? Yeah, it should be free, right?
Yes.
I followed a guy on YouTube. I don't even remember the name, but I remember what happened. I followed the guy, and all of a sudden, it was before Flat Earth.
Yeah.
For me at least.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
And,
got to tell
all
Maria
of us-
something. Yeah. Maria,
Okay.
I did let Luke in. Luke is in. He's in.
Oh,
Hey, Luke.
Maria Walker's here.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, Maria.
Hey,
Yeah.
Maria.
Mr.
So
Walker Girl.
somebody asked the guy, and the guy was pretty smart. I thought the guy was really really interesting. He talked about philosophical stuff and he got good insights. But somebody asking about the flat Earth, and the guy changed. He flipped out, bro. He was like,
Mhm.
"Oh no,"
Oh
because
yeah,
I was like, "Bro, but
cognitive
you're
dissonance.
supposed to be a you're supposed to be." I wrote a comment. I say you're supposed to be a guy who thinks logical, but in this sense, I think you're wrong. He's just asking a question. I wasn't even a flat earther. I was
Mhm.
just because guy, come on. People
Yeah,
want
I've
to
triggered
think.
people
People
like
want
that
to,
too. Yeah.
you know, people get
It,
triggered. And some
oh
people,
yeah.
when you touch their business, they get triggered as well.
Mhm.
They don't want to lose
I
their money.
imagine a triggered wife. Oh my god, I had to deal with
Yeah.
that, but
Oof.
I stuck with God.
Oh
So
I
yeah.
had to, but my
Mm.
wife is on my side now, so
Mm.
Huh,
I
nice.
had
Yeah,
to.
you
We
know,
had a fight about it, but
my ex-wife always
now
thought
she
I was.
sees like me.
Yeah, my ex always thought that she didn't care. She never cared. That stuff didn't matter to her. Like
Yeah.
a lot of women, it's not saying all women, so don't
Mhm.
strike me for this, but a lot of women are like,
Oh,
why does that even matter? They don't
Yeah.
get it. They're like, I
yeah.
just need food on the table. You just need to do this. There's a time and there's a place for everything. I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
guys, for the most part, like we're looking long term and we're looking why it matters and why it's a big deal and why everything's all jacked up,
It's
Not and again, I'm
materialism,
not
bro.
saying that women can't figure that out, but we understand the dynamic as men. You
It's
know
the
what I'm
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
materialistic mentality.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
different.
I,
Men
I
are
think
so
we have a
easy. It makes me mad that women can't figure us out.
I think
Because if I
our
can figure us out, then how the hell can they not do it?
I
Well,
think
Let's
our
not
that's
con-
the
dig
thing.
too deep
I
into it
feel,
though.
yeah, but I
Something
feel
drive you
that
mad.
that's
No, I'm serious though.
right. And I'm sorry, Cubby. Cubby, go
No,
ahead,
you're
man.
good.
I didn't want to
All
cut
I was gonna say was that
Yeah,
I
my
think
bad,
that
bro.
our competitive edge has something to do with it, but I could be wrong
Yeah.
there.
Could be
Well,
right, man.
maybe
Because yeah.
Could be.
it may be that, but it also may be that we're sometimes men have clouds and ladies have to be grounded enough to come back
Yeah,
down
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
focus.
that too.
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It needs
It's
to
the
be like that.
opposites.
But
It's the opposites.
right, it's the opposites that keep us where we
In the
need to be at the right
balance.
time. Yes,
Yeah.
and balance.
You want me to
Yes.
tell you guys a
In
secret though?
the
No.
plane.
No
You want me to tell you a
No.
secret though?
No.
The best way to understand women and to teach them to understand you is to spend time with them and talk to them and tell them how you really feel.
We
Explain it
got
to
the
them.
love. We got the
Yeah.
love guru over here.
Bro,
I'm
Yeah.
serious,
bro,
man. Spoil
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
bro,
nice
I
to
have
them,
my
and
wife.
trust
I
me, it
send you my
works.
wife. You talk to her. She's
Good
gonna
to
talk to you 5 days straight, no stop.
Yeah.
You're gonna
You
deal
won't
with
get
that.
out.
Well, I mean, you married her, bro.
But
Yeah, but
to
you're the
I
one
love
uh,
her.
talking to
She's
her.
the best.
I
but
know.
She
to
is
I,
the best.
to Vlad's
I'm that person in
You know
my
how I
in my.
got her to admit that the world was flat? I say,
Oh,
baby,
how?
you're an artist. I
Oh,
say, you're
there
an
you go.
artist.
What?
She say, yes. No, no. She said yes. No, bro. My wife is Italian. She went to art school in Italy.
Mhm.
We're not
Oh, you're
talking
lucky.
about.
So she knows about shadowing, and she understood. Yeah.
Yeah, and I told her, baby, what is the horizon line? She was like, it's
Mm.
the representation, blah blah blah. Is it physical or is geometrical or is it optical?
Optical. Yeah.
She say it's optical. Okay, I say, what does it mean? And she say,
Ah.
okay,
Mm. You see?
I
You
got you.
see?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
you can reach them with the
And
simplest
this is
things, right?
and this is
Yeah.
every artist. No, ain't no artist gonna curve the horizon
Nope.
because that's not at all. Because it's funny how artists do their thing. Because artists, to me, it's like they're drawing what's true. It's real. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? They're drawing reality, even though they're drawing it and it's not reality because it's on paper. It's as real as possible. Where somebody that's not an artist is trying to draw the same thing and they can't achieve that same level of success. Do you guys
Yeah,
kind of follow what
I
I'm saying?
do because I'm
Yeah.
that way.
bro,
I can draw sometimes, but then other times I cannot. I can't do it. I
I
just
love.
like stutter, and I have to watch someone else do it.
Right.
I'm not an artist. I just love drawing, and I always love drawing, man. Since I was a kid, it was only in school. It was only like technical drawing. I was there all the time because it was what
Mechanical
I
drawing.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had
mechanical
mechanical drawing.
drawing.
Yeah.
Geometry. When they talk about that, I was there. because I just love to grab the pen. My notebook was full of drawings and shit.
You see, you were one of
I
them
didn't
dudes
care
that
about
do.
anything.
Yeah,
No,
you were one of them
I
people that
knew.
do and stuff.
No, I was
Now,
just
now,
doodling there, And I got paid. They used to pay me to make the maps for all the kids, So
You see,
I got
nice.
money.
Yeah.
To
Now I had a
Vlad's
There you
earlier
problem.
go.
point, to
I had
Vlad's
a
earlier
problem.
point, it's the duality, the yin
Huh.
and the yang. But anyway,
And
that's what I was trying to. Yeah,
and
thank
back
you.
then
Thank
we
you.
used to put the North Pole in the maps. You remember, guys? Back then in the
Oh,
90s,
wait,
we
wait,
used to
wait.
have
I'm
the
sorry.
North Pole was in the map when I remember
In the
school.
90s?
Yeah,
Hmm.
in the
Wait,
Dominican it was.
wait. Are you talking about in those four
I remember
little
that.
continents?
Yeah.
Wait,
It
whoa,
was.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
There
whoa,
was a
whoa.
mass over there. When
Hold-
I
Oh
don't
yes,
remember
yes. It
we
wasn't
used
just
to draw
empty.
it.
That's right. It wasn't
Yeah.
just empty. It was like a big
No.
white circle in the middle. A
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
white something.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh, well, I got to share a little bit with you guys. When I told my significant other about flat Earth, it wasn't her that got mad about it. It was my mother-in-law. She
Uh-oh.
freaked out.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's a losing
Oh,
battle.
you one of
Yeah, I'd
those.
stay. I'd
Yeah.
run.
The world does
Stay away.
turn. I know it. The world does spin. She'd make this point. I'm like, you can say that.
I
If you
love it when they say, "Oh, you're a flat earther. You must
And
be
the reason is
ignorant."
always the most ridiculous one. And then you're like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
I
really?
always remember.
Well,
I
why
always
is the
remember this, bro. I always remember this guy on Bloodstream one night. This Max guy is like,
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
I am not a monolingual. I speak English. I speak Spanish. I'm bilingual. And I was like, motherfucker, that's nothing. That's a guy in my neighborhood. Too shining. What
was
the
it?
hell are you
Okay.
talking about?
you like Max, do you there, Santero? You like little Max?
Yeah. I'll bring up those people.
We all have people that we like.
The horizon gets
Hello,
cold.
Do that too well.
Oh,
Did you use helium or was that just a natural throat thing?
No, Santero's got the talent, man. Telling you.
I know he does. That's why I think he's so funny, and that's why I like him so much. He's got a personality to go along with all that.
Bro,
So I got-
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
Iron-
I'm a good guy.
What?
You're
Yeah,
funny. I like you. You're a comedian.
I got exited out real quick, so I'm back.
Vlad's
My bad.
funny too. That's why I like him. He's
Reel
an
it in,
intelligent,
Roger. Reel it in.
intelligent
Yeah.
and funny dude.
The first place I ever chat in any stream was in Bloods.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't
All right.
even know that. Yeah, when you came in. My bad, Raj. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to get back to the Moon Boys before it gets too late. All right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so I gotta go.
Artemis 2 is the second major mission of this program and the first to carry astronauts. The first, Artemis 1, was an uncrewed test flight that proved NASA's Space Launch System rocket and the Orion spacecraft could complete a lunar trajectory and safely return to Earth. The next step, and one of the most important, is to put people inside that spacecraft.
That's the hardest part, is getting him in there.
Okay.
So real quick,
What about-
real quick.
It's like a
That's right.
sardine can.
Yeah, that's right. Artemis 1 was pushed away with Orion. I don't know if you guys remember that video.
Yeah.
But Orion, they were like 55,000 miles away from Earth. And then they were like, there goes Orion, 55,000 miles from Earth. And the Earth looked basically like the size of the moon. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how the
Yeah.
fuck I'm like, how the hell you that far away and the Earth is that small? The shit should look like a damn beach ball in your face.
Hmm.
It shouldn't look
Yeah.
that tiny.
Backstage, I think.
Yeah, they were like, there goes Orion, or there goes Earth on Orion. At
Not the
55
same way the moon looks to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
I
this is
wanna-
bullshit.
I want to add to that. Guys,
I'm
they don't
There,
even
but I'm down the
have.
bottom. Try
They
re-entering.
can't even make like a model because of the absurdities of their distances.
Do you want me to build you
There's no model.
a helium balloon that will fly like that and have a big old thing sticking out in the
Of
bottom?
course,
And I'll
man. We
show you
stick
how
a
they do it.
candle in the back. That's pretty easy.
If you're
What
paying for it, go ahead.
Is
No,
every-
you just beam the sun. Like they always do it during the evening times when the sun is just right. So they can bounce the sun and they ignite that smoke cloud that comes out the bottom of it. Then they use oxygen or whatever, so that way it drops straight down because it's so cold. Because it's not really a flame. I bet you money it's not even a flame. I bet you
Oh,
it's fake. I bet you it's just
What I
light that's
mean,
bounced off of it.
What's not a flame?
do you
He's
know
talking
The tail
about
end of
someone
that
who has
rocket.
seen any?
rocket.
Oh,
Do you know someone who's
It just floats
seen
up by
this
its own
in live,
gases.
like a launch? I don't know nobody who. They always say, "Oh, I was invited. I was there." Okay, show me
It
the
goes too
video you
slow,
took.
man.
yeah.
It's
I don't know
When does
too
it
how.
speed
slow.
up?
Right. I don't know how they make this. How they make that flame, especially if they're making a flame at such low
Why is the
pressure.
flame always stay right in the smoke stream? That's what I want to know. Tell me that. Watch it,
Bro,
and you'll see what
bro,
I mean.
the speed is stupid.
And a lot of times there's a shadow on the ground below it, even though there shouldn't be with a flame, right? A flame doesn't leave a shadow.
Yeah, Ryan,
Flame
and they
doesn't leave.
tell you how fast this is flying.
Makes you think.
They say what? Couple of
17,500 miles per hour when they leave
So
Earth's orbit.
have you
it's-
seen the supersonic sledge?
Oh yeah.
It
at
catches on
8,000
fire at 3,000 miles per hour, I think, or 2,500 or something like that.
You see the
Whatever it
supersonic
is.
sledge? They light it. They set it up, and you just
They
hear the
burn up,
crash. You
literally.
don't even see
They
it.
just
You don't
burn it
even
up.
see it. And this is like 3 times, 4 times faster than that. And we have the video. No, you're not gonna see that shit flying that speed.
The
Even
faster it goes, the more drag there is.
even an airplane that's moving at like 1,500 miles an hour, 2 times the speed of sound. But even check this out: if a plane is
A small
breaking the
correction
sound
will
barrier,
blow the plane up.
if a plane is breaking the sound barrier at 760 miles an hour, above,
Yeah, you'd hear it.
a lot of times you're going to miss it.
Yeah.
You're going to hear it. You're not even going to see it. You're going to,
See it.
and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
plane is going to be long
But
gone.
doesn't the sonic boom continuously erupt? Like it doesn't just end. It doesn't just go and then end. It
No, you
continuously,
just
as
stop
you're moving
hitting
through
it.
the air,
Yeah, you just stop
Yeah,
Right.
hearing it.
yeah,
Yeah,
based off of
you're
from
creating
where
it. Yeah.
you hear it. Somebody else is going to probably hear it someplace else.
yeah.
But when
Exactly,
you look
right.
up after hearing that boom, like it's too late. That plane is gone.
Yeah, it's already past you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you passed it. There were
And you
times
can't
where,
see it because it's
yeah,
even your camera can't pick it up. Yeah.
there were times where the Concorde broke the sound barrier above our head. It up in and I was like, I think that might have been the Concorde. I think it was coming over JFK. I don't know how. I don't know why. I didn't even know the Concorde was
I think
capable.
that's why they regulated it. Yeah.
Right. And I was like, wow,
Mm.
that's a big deal. They're not supposed to do that. You could hear
Bro,
the
two
But the plane would do it. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Eurofighters passed by my house in Ibiza, and everything was like,
See?
you know,
Yeah.
it was like
Hey,
incredible.
gentlemen, I want to
I've
cut
had
you off for a
helicopter
minute. I
flying.
want to give Luke a mic check. Luke's in here. So, hey, Luke, can you say
Luke.
What's up, Luke?
Yep. Yo.
Oh, I'll
Yo.
see Luke.
something? Well, he's
Can you hear me?
down at the bottom. Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, Luke.
Okay.
You hear me now?
Say hi, Vlad.
Yo.
Hi, Vlad.
Hi, Vlad.
There
Hey,
you go.
Luke,
Can you
what's
hear?
happening, man? Long time no speak. Long time no see. Long time no hear.
Yeah. Happy Australia Day, everyone.
Oh, it's
Is it
Australia
Australia
Day.
Day?
Oh,
boy.
hey, hello.
Vegemite, Marmite, kangaroo, didgeridoo.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
You want your Vegemite sandwich now?
No worries.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to say Happy Australia Day to Ken Rothman
'Cause
and
Luca loves
Wild
them.
Aussie Woman. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, happy
Jim.
Australia Day, guys.
Australia
May
Day.
the God of the kangaroos bless you all.
Right?
The god of the kangaroos. Yes, he's bouncing all
And-
over the room.
And
May Crocodile
Australia
Dundee
Day.
bless you all.
Hey,
Yep.
that man.
Sure.
happy Australia Day to my mum who's listening.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Hi, Mom.
Shout
Hi,
out.
Mom.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Mum.
Yeah, so I didn't
So
think
how's
I was in,
Thailand
Roger,
doing
because I didn't see myself in the main screen. So I didn't
Yeah,
think I was in.
there's too many people in
Lame.
here, dude. We got 10 people in the room,
Ah,
dude.
okay.
Well, we're 8 now, but
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Whenever he has
Good
the
chat.
thing open, it closes them off whenever it does.
Yeah,
There's
so
a
we're good.
party going on here.
He could smash them in there, but then you wouldn't be able to see any of them anyway, so it wouldn't really matter.
No,
Praise.
I'll drop the screen in a minute, but let's get back to Artemis. I want to see where we're
Yeah.
going. This is our future, people.
We're going nowhere with
This
a
is
handbasket.
it. we're grasping onto it, man. Ooh.
At its core,
That's
Artemis
trust.
2 is a systems verification mission with astronauts
that-
on board.
That globe every
Rather
time
than
there's-
landing on the moon, the mission
What do you say, Luke?
Oh no, it's Chris. I was saying
Oh,
that any globe image you ever see, even the blue mark, it'll never have daylight. You can
Nope.
see the clouds. the ocean, and that's it.
Yeah, you're not seeing real pictures or photographs. You're seeing images or computer composites. That's basically what you're
Exactly.
not. Yeah.
Not no real time, real
Something somebody
image.
played with and made it perfect so that it looks nice
Yeah.
and pretty.
And they'll even tell you that if you look at their documentaries. All
Well,
the
that's the
data's
reason why when you
stuff.
watch a football game, it says for entertainment purposes only at the bottom of the screen before it starts.
Think of
'Cause
all
it's
the
not
think of all the things that have taken place, like volcanoes. Or remember that volcano a few years back? It was like in Sweden, and it messed with all the flights or something like that. There were volcanoes, active volcanoes. You figure they'd be like, "Hey, here are a bunch of freaking satellite images, and here's the ball Earth, and there goes that big giant cloud of
Yep,
shit
but
in the
they
sky."
never show it.
Based off of you could easily do that with these damn sensors up there.
Yeah, well-
but not one time are they going to do that.
How about
not one time?
They could use the Himawari to do it if they wanted.
It's almost like they're all
Yeah.
on their own page and they all just do what they want, and then they just say no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you have the capability, you're gonna exploit it.
Yep.
Bro,
And we
they're
covered
gonna do this
Himawari.
shit in Unreal Engine, and they're gonna put it out there. I'm gonna use some.
Exactly.
They're gonna say,
Is life really
we
that
went
bad?
there, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's,
Yep,
it's
it
gonna
is.
be even worse than that. Bro.
Everything's at the end of some
they're
pay
just trying
scale,
to
right?
mock everybody.
Somebody's
They're
gonna have
just
to pay
trying to
for it.
test. They're just trying to test everybody. Some people are gonna
yeah.
still believe in that shit. You know, I'm sure those guys like the guy. I don't know. I don't want to mention names. Those guys are gonna still believe in that crap. Well, we're gonna do our shit.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Santero.
They can even send them. They can come and take me there. I don't care.
And then
Santero.
once it launches, I guarantee you these Globe people are going to have their show. He's going to be like,
Yeah.
"We told you, brother Sanchez, if you look right here, this is the trajectory of the launch. But since you know
Because
nothing
we
about
because we guessed it and it came out right.
yeah, it came out right, and all the maths even match up. And but brother Sanchez
Well, how
doesn't know
predictions?
anything about physics. So that's not a me or a them problem. That's a you problem.
That's a you problem.
You're a dumb flat earther.
So stupid.
Oh, anyways, Shane and
Yeah.
Alan over on Space Bus or Space Audits have actually proven that the trajectory
Craig?
of the ISS station. No, he's making fun of Craig. Yeah, he's doing a Craig.
Yeah.
Can you do a Craig, Luke? Do a
There,
Craig.
you just got that finally.
Right,
That was
okay.
related to Craig.
Look.
Talking to flat earthers is quite painful.
Oh my God!
any-
Look at that. That is cool.
It's got like a sum. it's
No,
like
you
a
can't
Somerset.
match that
It's like a
choke
Somerset
that he did
Bristol
right
accent.
after he said it.
Oh my God!
Go
It's
for it.
amazing.
I'll work on it. That was off the cuff.
Good.
Yeah.
That was
See,
Very
all
nice.
British people have they're like, oh, he's from Bristol,
Swab.
is he?
It's a
I'm like, I
swab.
don't know. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know Bristol, freaking London. I don't know.
I'll,
That
It's
also-
white.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
there's,
But you'd have to live there to
there is
understand,
I
right?
used.
67 different official accents. 67 different official
Right.
accents. It's 67 different
And
ways.
four
to sound
four
miserable.
streets, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And 4 streets in the whole town, right?
Yeah, I was going to make a quick point earlier, though, before I forget about it. Shane and Alan have actually found the trajectory of what the ISS is supposed to be on the globe model and compared it to the trajectory that we would have it if it was floating above us on the flat Earth. And guess what's coming up? Roses. The predictions. Our predictions are. Their predictions suck, dude. Matter of fact, most of their predictions in Stellarium that Shane and Alan are pulling up, they're like 14 arc seconds off on some of them. But whenever they say that, oh, that's refraction that's causing that. That's
Oh.
always their
Roger?
go-to.
Roger,
Oh,
Roger. What?
Yes.
Well, what else would you say?
But how do you explain? How do you explain? How
Yeah,
do you
how do you
explain
explain?
this? How do you explain this? How do you
I
explain
don't
that?
know.
I
I can't drink. I don't know. No one told me how to.
Yeah, maybe the Earth is just flat and we got to deal with it. And they're trying
really
to.
Maybe that's
Yo, I have a
That's it.
prediction. I predict that
Oh, please.
tomorrow, 7 a.m., the sun is gonna start rising somewhere.
no shit.
Yeah, probably.
There you go. I am
You might not
saying
see
this
it because
now.
it might be cloudy, but it's
You
still
are.
gonna rise.
Yes, you are. Now, the
I'm
whole
saying
point
this
is
now.
that we're playing their game with Shane and Alan's playing their game with the predictions thing. So they made out their own predictions on a flat Earth compared to a globe Earth, and guess who's coming out on top? I'm just going to say it's not the globe Earth. They're all they can do is like that. That was our prediction with refraction, and they added the right amount of refraction to put it where it actually is. But our predictions are coming up where it is geographically
after they already revealed it. Yeah,
See,
a little parlor trick they play.
Yeah.
We're
And
gonna make a
go ahead, make a prediction.
we're
Well, it's like
gonna
a
make
salesman, right?
a shirt. It's gonna be don't be a satellite. Think.
No, think yes. I think all the time.
Saddaloo.
Let's think we're not going to be flying in Artemis anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah,
but it could happen.
I hope they drop it on the what is it? I don't know. Forget about it.
No, I forget about
On the game store. I hope they drop this game on the game store. You know.
Oh yeah,
so I can download it and play it at least.
Yeah, me and D-Man were comparing Eve, the game, to the ISS footage, the 24-hour feed they got on. It's almost identical, dude. Like, oh my
Eve
god!
still have servers and that people are still playing it?
As far as I
It
can
must be because I see ads for it all the time.
Yo,
Okay.
these people
Yeah,
are so dumb. These people are so dumb. They're playing all these games. They see all the maps in the games. They playing like for example, they're playing Minecraft. They know when they start digging, they go to they can only reach
Everything's
certain
square.
place. Everything is square, flat. You know, they don't even understand when they're using even the phone. They don't see the correlation. They don't notice the pattern.
Yeah.
You know, I bet they sleep in a round.
Yeah, but how long did it
in a
take you to
spherical
see it,
bed.
though? Right? How long did it take you to see it?
A long
Right?
time.
Yeah,
As-
it took a while, right?
As soon as I saw it, I'm sure some of them see it as well. They're just not honest. You know.
Yeah.
You catch
No,
my
that's
drift.
really that's all it boils down to. It's it's hard to just be like I don't know or I don't see the curve. It's
No, I
like
don't
saying,
see
hey,
it.
it's like when somebody says 2 + 2 is 8, right? And then you
Bro,
just agree to agree. And it's like,
No, they do
brother,
that all the time on YouTube. They have these
Bro,
little
this
things
is
where
just
they get you to come
basic.
into a live stream and talk and argue with them about whether or not there's a
This is
69 in there.
this is something real basic. You know, everything that lives in this earth, in the earth, we're talking about the ground here. You know, birds, whatever. We're not talking about the ocean. We're talking about the bird. Everything that live breaths. It rests in a plane. You know, you're not gonna find the birds don't fly midair. They don't stay there. They need to rest in a flat surface. Everything, everybody. I never seen a spherical bed because it's not comfortable.
Yeah,
You need a
everything's
table
grounded.
to put your fucking PC on because you need a stable surface. You know, you need a plane.
Yep.
The plane.
This is very easy. You don't see it. It's your problem.
Le plane,
You wanna
le
deny
plane.
it. You wanna claim it's too small to see it. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
When I make a model, if I wanna make a house and I wanna make a model, I design it. I wanna see if it works. I can make a small version, and if it doesn't hold the structure, whatever it is, I can make another one that holds it. But I can't replicate your hypothetical model, your theoretical model in real life. Yet I can make a bowl of soup and put a candle in the middle, and that's a model of the earth. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's easy.
And the
It's
simple
easy,
model,
guys.
yeah, they are. But the thing is, when it comes to like the sky observations, that's a little more complicated.
That's
But-
complicated, yes, but I mean, there's so much you could do with the sky because the sky, we don't have access to it like that.
Nope.
We got
It's
access to the
interpretation.
ground, though.
It's interpretation.
But why
You can
not?
can see it however you want to see it. It's
Yeah.
over there. You cannot touch it. You can be
But
certain.
we got
certain
access
of
to
that.
this ground, though.
Yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
The
got
ground
access
is
to this
level.
ground, and we
Yeah,
could
but-
do
Well,
all
we
kinds
think we
of
do.
stuff here. Or well, you know what I'm saying. Well, we can do a lot more down here than we can up in the sky.
absolutely. And everything
I've
we've
seen
done down
things
here,
in the ground around my town that make me wonder if there's not a city underneath the ground, honestly.
Okay.
There's like
So,
this tube in the ground up here on the hill, and it's not got water in it. It's empty. It's like
Around-
hundreds of feet deep. It's
now,
an
hold on,
insane
Ryan.
amount of deep. Great.
Around your town in the ground, you've seen something under.
No, up on a hill.
Maybe
Up on a hill near my house. Me and my buddy walked up
on a
there
hill.
and we jumped a fence and we walked up on this place and there's this huge hole in the ground. Huge. And it's got a cap on it.
Huge. Okay.
It's got
I
a
was
cap.
making a
Does the
rhyme
cap
out of
have-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a water tower or something in the ground. right?
Okay.
They
That's
dug
the
it out, or however they made it. I don't know what it is. All I know is it might be an air shaft or something. I don't know.
that's
Maybe
the
or maybe
entrance
it's a
to
water.
Agartha.
But it's a huge tank, and there's like this scaffolding that runs across the top. Like I've looked down in the crack. I can't get it. I haven't opened it up or broke in because I don't want to mess with nothing. It's not mine. But I mean, I've gone up there and just looked around,
I've looked
and
down
I've seen
cracks,
this.
tried to break in, but it doesn't always work, dude.
No, I'm just saying the only thing you can see is like through a crack, and you can see a scaffolding in the way that keeps you from seeing down into the tunnel. But if you make
Oh.
noise, you can hear an echo, and it goes way, way down. Like you can hear it echo and weird, dude. You're like, wow, that's a deep hole, right?
Yeah,
You bang on it, you can hear it banging around in there. Like it's loud as shit. It's like crazy. And then there's like two entrances. It's weird. But I think it's just a water storage tank. But I don't know.
You
Not
didn't
really
get
sure.
any of that, dude. You missed the whole thing.
Sounds like the plot to Joe Dirt.
It does, doesn't it?
You don't believe me? I'll go up there and show you.
Matthew's
Come on
so
over.
funny, man. This guy is
It's still
great.
there. It's there every day. I mean, it's no big deal.
So every time I'm looking down a crack trying to get into a tunnel, usually beating on it doesn't help.
No, I'm not going to go in there because it's obviously some kind of facility. It's some kind of either a power generation state or some kind of thing or a store. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah,
Who knows? It doesn't say.
Don't you want to go down there, man? Don't you want to get?
Not
in that
really. Not without somebody who works there to let me in. That way I don't get in trouble. Not really.
Well,
In Italy,
was it?
It'd be easier to just find the guy that works there and just have him let me open it up and let's see what's in there. I mean, what's the big deal, right? If he works there, he gets to go in there and look at it. So what's the big deal?
yo,
See what I'm saying?
there's a tunnel. There's a tunnel. I bet. I bet.
Well, there's
Vlad
tunnels all
knows
over this
about
town,
the
dude.
tunnel.
They go underneath the ground. I know they're there.
You know about the
because my
tunnel
neighbor
of
even told me.
Gran Sasso, Vlad?
You talking about the one that goes from Miami to Haiti?
No. The tunnel from Italy, the Gran Sasso tunnel that goes from Ancona to Rome. You know, in the middle. Damn it, look, that's a fucking huge tunnel. It goes through the mountain. With Gran Sasso and L'Aquila.
Well, I know which one. I think I know one you're talking about. I've seen it on TV. Never been there.
It's so big that nobody would know you were there, right?
No, it's like miles and miles long. Like, takes
Miles,
forever.
yeah.
But they bored it out with this cool ass machine they invented, and it just fucking came out the other side perfect, like almost perfect.
Yeah.
It was like
Miles.
8 inches off or something like that when it got to the other side. It was like perfect. It was like awesome.
Miles and miles.
But miles and miles. Imagine how many inches you'd be off if you were just slightly off at the one side. I mean, think about it.
And you know
You know what I
what's
mean?
funny? It's completely flat.
Yeah.
Well, it would be easy because you use water in order to make the machine go straight across, right? You just keep level, and it should come right out the other side.
Maria's got
Yo,
something to say to you, boy.
Yo. Yeah.
Hello.
Maria's trying to get your attention, Ryan. She's in
I
the
can't
chat.
see the chat.
You can't. Well, you better. Well, I don't know. You
Well,
may
read it to me then.
There's a lot of them, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ, really?
At Ryan, have you seen that channel? I am Kairos. What is that? Kairos. He invested
No.
in Northern
Oh
California.
yeah, there you go.
No, but I'd love to hear about that because I live there.
There you
I'd
go.
go check it out too because we go on vacation all the time. We go up north and stuff.
So you're on your phone right now, aren't you? But you didn't get any of those
Yeah.
references I was making about cracks, tunnels, holes.
Yes, I heard it.
Come on, damn! It's like
Cracks,
I was
tunnels,
trying to lead a horse to water, but it was like he would not drink. No.
Okay. Sorry. Well,
It's all
sometimes
right,
I'm on a
dude.
mission. You
Raj.
Yeah.
get on a mission, man.
Raj.
Yeah, Vlad. Yeah,
Can y'all hear me?
we can.
Yeah, we
we
hear you.
can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought I got the boot again because this thing's been
You
booting
did.
me out. Okay.
Yeah, it's a full room, and we're all in here sweating it out.
Oh, my bad.
I'm surprised I haven't been cut
I
off yet.
know.
Shocked. It's been like
Shocking.
what,
We
2
took
hours?
over Roger's show, man.
Yeah,
Shame
so
on
I
you
am
guys.
Kairos.
Shame on you.
I am Kairos does the old world stuff, but he does it around the I guess California area. He's a good channel, real good
He
channel.
is.
I am Cairo.
I met him on Lucius Aurelian's stream, live stream, and he
I
was
want to
like,
know
"Yeah,
about
man,
those stacks of rocks everywhere up on the mountain, up on the
Yeah.
hill.
So, see,
They're all over the
Justin
place,
gets
right?
it. See, Justin gets what I was trying to get the reference.
Too
in.
much information, Justin. Too
Yo,
much
I was
information, bro.
driving through Kentucky the other day. Not Kentucky, my bad. Tennessee, excuse me. And the rocks
Well, what's the
that
difference?
Hey, bro, what's the name of the strip club?
What?
Candy.
Cody Ugly.
Go ahead. From the top.
Yeah. So yeah,
Sorry,
man.
relax.
Like, I was looking at these damn walls all along 40, headed back from Tennessee to Virginia. These walls are everywhere. They're everywhere, dude. They're just everywhere. And like some of them have these holes in it. And I'm like, what the fuck am I
Wow.
looking at? Like it's just brick walls everywhere, man. It's brick, and I'm like, golly, man. It's just
You mean like on trucks or something? Or what do you mean?
no. Just walls, just like brick
Oh
walls,
yeah, yeah.
lining the highway or lining the expressway or the freeway, whatever
Huh.
you want to call it. It's 440.
That's weird.
So for people
Yeah, that
that
makes sense.
live in and around the Midwest or that live in the Tennessee area, I'm driving through from Memphis, basically headed from Memphis, all the way up through Tennessee and to Virginia. It's just
Hey,
lined with
Vlad,
walls. Yeah.
hold on a second. Did you have blue suede shoes?
No. Oh Lord, because I was walking in Memphis.
In Memphis, yeah.
Walking in Memphis.
Jesus,
I had to get it. That's sorry. Go
yeah.
ahead.
So yeah, man. Matter of fact, you know, and y'all keep talking. I'm gonna bring these fucking pictures up because I got them right here.
Oh, cool. That's Maria's asking for a video, so
Yeah, I'm gonna bring them shits up, man. This is
Bro,
crazy
let's-
because you know
bro,
y'all
it's crazy.
stay.
I don't know how many
Go ahead.
many different civilizations have been before us. It's crazy. If you think about that, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And if some
We
of it
can
was
all-
buried in
all
mud,
agree
then
we can all
maybe you should
agree
just go
that
deep.
we don't buy this narrative. So when you think about it, man, who knows how far in the past it goes? How many centuries, years, thousands of years, tens of thousands? Who knows, man? For
Okay,
me,
Vlad, do you have those pictures though? I want to see if he wants to show them.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I've got these, and then I'm gonna give me like 4 minutes. I'm gonna upload some more.
Okay. So what were you saying,
Before I
Santera?
upload these.
Before I cut you
no,
off. I'm
and
sorry.
what I think, man, is the world is always been like this, interconnected somehow, some way, and
Mhm.
cosmopolitan. It's not like, oh no, well, white people live there, black people live there, indigenous people live there. No, it's always been in communication somehow, in my opinion. I can't prove that, but it makes sense for me. I don't buy it
Well,
like, oh, this is the old. Nobody knew this was here. What about the people who were living there?
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
people did, but it's like you could easily section off a group of people in a certain place if you were smart enough, and you
Yeah,
could keep them from understanding
of course,
anything after
man, of
20 or
course.
40 years. Everybody who could
That's
remember
what
it
I say,
mostly
man.
would, yeah.
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 Well,
So you could
all ancient,
compartmentalize, but
Man, this
yeah,
is
all the
called. This is how the cult works. Culture is in the name.
culture.
Cult.
Yeah.
Yep.
see, I always thought culture was just who we think we are, and we become what we
Yeah.
think we are, right? And then we
Culture.
epitomize
Yeah.
it enough to where other people pick up on it and want to be like that, right? And it
Yeah.
just carries
Yeah.
on, right? Kind of like goodness or like love and whatever. Like it passes on a good way, right? I don't know.
Because-
Yeah.
I always thought it was
Yeah.
that way.
Well, what I was thinking about, like all the ancient cultures left something behind, and they're all connected, if you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem like they all. Yeah,
And it's a good
I agree.
segue for a certain app that somebody's putting together right now.
Absolutely. And absolutely. So what's crazy about the app, Raja, and thank you for kind of bringing some light to it, is this, man, is that it's not going to be the app that tells you exactly what these things are. No, but it allows you to see that there is something here.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is. I'm
well,
not
if all it
suppo-
does is show you enough evidence to get you to look at the truth about flat Earth, then that's good for me, right? And if there's some
Really?
business involved, I don't mind. But when
Yeah.
you deny it and when you say all this other stuff and you put off this persona as you're this perfect, no, that's not cool. Just be honest about it.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal, right?
I
We
feel
can
you
live with
on
it.
that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. Now, my thing also with that is that like we just got to be honest, man, that if we don't know, we can have our own opinions, sure, but if we don't know, we don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to start feeding BS or start feeding possibility, possibilities, sure, because they're my opinions, but I don't want to just feed people BS, man. Like that's the last thing I want to do because it's going to steer
Yeah.
you down the wrong
You
place,
see,
and then
Black?
you're going to wind up in a place that you don't even need to be at because you're just getting wrong
Right? Yeah,
information.
you're just doing
Yeah, Black.
circles,
But
right?
this is
Exactly.
what you see the way you're saying it. We
Mhm.
don't know. You are not like no, this is it. This is it. No, we don't know. We don't know,
Yeah,
guys. Nobody knows shit. We are just trying to find out.
yeah. Like I live in, I
Simple.
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go. Sorry,
I was gonna say, yeah, but if you're teaching this in a curriculum, they go by a guideline, and it stymies free thinking. I think.
You said
Yeah,
I
it's a
love
script.
Carlos
It's
or
a
Cairo.
script.
Cairo. Kairos.
Okay. All right. I'll check it out.
I am Kairos.
All right.
Kairos.
Okay.
So
Stop.
Vlad, what
Okay,
kind of
Raj.
yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so I got it, Raj. Let
Cool.
me show y'all.
All right,
Oh, okay. Look at that.
I got you.
Of course, it ain't the right thing. Oh boy. All right. So, all right. It's coming. That right there was the freaking. I don't know if you guys go, but go to find my spring, or find the spring. Excuse me.
I found mine.
Findthespring.com. Right.
Yeah.
Did you find yours?
Yeah, it's close by.
Yeah. So on findthespring.com, yeah, man, you got springs all around the world, and this is where I was collecting water.
Nice.
These are my jugs right here. And
Cool.
this thing has been around since, it shows right here. It says right there since 1938, they say, but who knows?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah.
So-
Either way, yeah,
It's when they built that
water,
wall.
free water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Free water. And right. Yep. That's when they built the wall.
Who
put the
built
little
that?
water pipe there.
Somebody, I have no idea.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm driving through Tennessee. Dude, bricks right here.
All right.
They're working on this. This is underneath the state. This is in Nashville.
They covered
That's the
it up.
Capitol building. That's the Capitol building. Look
Yeah.
at that. Yeah.
Yep. And then all down here they're working on. Oh,
So what's underneath it there, buddy?
I have no clue.
Isn't that
I don't
It
even
bedrock?
looks to me like a highway over some kind of
You
a
know-
aqueduct
you
or
know,
something.
Yeah,
The
there is
truth
bedrock
is
there, too.
literally buried there. You know.
Yep.
That's brick there. That looks like that.
That's brick. And this is all along the expressway. And the thing is, I'm just trying to catch it in a good kind of way. This is more, it looks like layered stone, but I don't know. And that's the thing is, I don't want to just take what I'm seeing for granted and say, oh, it's layered stone. I don't fucking know.
They
But I
also
can
could have
tell
came
you
in
that-
later and put brick in there just to keep it from like breaking off and falling in the
falling
highway
to
and shit like
pieces.
that. You know what I mean? Like they could do that too.
Yeah.
Sure,
What'd you do,
but
Ryan?
this thing is, it's everywhere. And I was looking at old pictures. The stuff was still up.
You know, there's some of that stuff up here in Northern California too that I've seen, and it's kind of weird because it kind of just comes out of the ground, and it's like it looks like it would be like a brick. It's like perfectly flat and square, but then it'll be like
Yeah.
split weird between them. It's weird, dude. It's almost like it was one piece, but then like water ran through it and split it somehow or some weird thing. It's like
Right.
strange.
Was that
Yeah.
set
Well,
there?
I live in Tennessee. I live in Tennessee in the mountains. I mean, the Appalachian Mountains. That's all bedrock. Like it's exposed bedrock, and then all the hills and the Nashville. That's the.
That's the
There's like
city.
they separate Tennessee into three different sections, like the
I got some
mountainous.
pictures. I have to pull them out though.
And that's more.
But
Okay,
by
so
the time-
you're in northern Tennessee.
I live by Knoxville.
Matt,
Knoxville.
you
it's
live.
Chris.
Oh, okay. So you're by Knoxville. So you're between freaking Nashville and Johnson City.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I drove right by Knoxville.
that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's
that's the
more.
Tennessee Valley. I live on the Cumberland Mountain, and then on the other
Roger, I
side
gotta
is
go,
the
dude. I gotta
Smoky
go to bed.
Mountains.
I gotta get up early.
Oh, good
Ryan?
night, Cubby.
Good night, bro.
It's Ryan. Not Cubby, Ryan.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
go to bed.
Ryan.
man.
Good night, Ryan.
Sorry, it's
My
1
bad.
o'clock.
Buenas
Cubby's already
noches,
gone.
Ryan.
Sweet dreams, man.
dreams.
Good night, everybody. Love you. Oh, thank you.
Nashville.
Nice
Good
talking
night,
to you,
brother.
Vlad. Nice talking to you,
And
Santero. Everybody.
likewise, brother.
Nice talking to
All
you.
you
And
guys,
then
man.
right
If I
here
forgot
are the
anybody,
holes.
sorry.
Right here are the holes. I'm wondering if these are just drainage holes, but along some of these rocks, you just had these holes, or along some of this stonage, you just had these holes. And I'm like, man, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Like for real, what am I looking at? And
It's,
again, I can't sit there taking this stuff for granted, thinking I know what it is. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Brother,
it could be
when they say,
limestone. Yeah.
it's, it makes me think like when people say, no, we cannot build the pyramids. No, we don't want to. It's different. We can build anything. We have machinery to do anything we want at the moment,
Yeah,
bro.
we should be able
We
to.
have
Yeah.
No, we don't.
everything. We do. You say no, bro.
No,
If there's a
no,
wheel, there's
You
a
can't
way.
move, you
There we
can't
go.
move 55 tons.
Bro, don't tell me that.
no. You
It's
you talked. Are you in construction? Are you in construction?
Me,
no, I'm
no.
not in construction. No, I'm not in construction.
Or engineering?
I
I'm
am
not in
not in
construction, but
You
I
talk to
understand a little
someone
bit.
like Sov.
Okay.
Talk to someone like Sov or any builder or engineer mates,
Okay.
and ask them about the Capitol building, St. Peter's, all of this old architecture. And they were supposed to be doing it. Not only that, but they were supposed to be doing it with horses and buggies. It didn't have
In
modern
mud,
machinery.
in mudded
We
streets.
can't build buildings like that.
All right.
Yeah, they're supposed to be walking around in crap.
Right.
But
You know.
what does it tell you?
So and the other one sec. Well, it tells us that they weren't built when they said they were built, and also these masons, they don't say they built the Capitol building. They say the Capitol building was founded.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of
Okay,
these
I
old
understand
world
that,
buildings
but
are
I'm not
always
talking about that.
founded. That's
Somebody
interesting.
must have built it. And if we go
Or
by their
something.
narrative, or
Something.
something, maybe. But I'm talking
Yeah.
about the construction. I don't know. The thing is like when you talk about it, what I say is the way it was built, they say it wasn't. Obviously it was built with some kind of technology we don't understand. We don't know. That's what I mean. But I mean, if they want to build something now, they can build it. They have a huge country built in the middle of nowhere that nobody lives there, with the huge pyramid, and it's
Well,
already built.
well, they
You
also
know?
have
It's
places like
huge.
they have places like Turkmenistan too
Yeah.
that are old world like a motherfucker, and then they're like, "Yo, you ain't allowed to go there." Kazakhstan is
You
the
know
same
what I
thing,
mean?
and they have these.
I
freaking
get
world-
what you
they
say.
have-
I get what
yeah,
you
they
say,
have-
Luke.
it's
Founded is not
crazy.
like they found it, like they built it. No, it was found there. We have stuff like this everywhere. Like here in Palma de Mallorca, I go around, I see cathedrals. I wonder how they built this shit.
And you
I
want to
know.
know, like, there's somebody mentioned Freemasons earlier. I, it seems like these things were more prevalent, right? Like, you remember back in the day, who used to watch the Flintstones? I used to love
Me?
watching the
Yeah, I
Flintstones.
love the
as a kid.
Flintstones. Yeah.
Anybody remember freaking Fred Flintstone was part of?
Yeah, he was a
Shriners.
Mason.
He was
Yeah,
he
he's a
was
Shriner.
one of the water buffaloes. So these guys, these things were prevalent back in the day. Like people were always in the Shriners, the water buffaloes, Freemasons, and stuff like that. And you could go to a cemetery, and it's almost like every other tombstone that you come across, the person's a Mason. It almost appears to me that
That's what we're told.
what do you mean?
That's what we're told.
Okay, well, check this out.
We're told that that's a Freemason. We're told that that's a Freemason's
Symbol.
Symbol.
Okay.
But what if it wasn't? Because the Masons are part of all lying about all the history.
Right. So
Yeah.
with
including that the founding fathers were Christians.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why I don't
Okay,
care
that's
about their
fine.
symbols and shit. I feel you, Luke. You know,
see a lot of
compass
That's only a
and
new
the
idea to me.
compass and the
I've only
square
heard that
is
recently,
this
so I
is
don't know.
something. No, but this is something universal. We all use it. So
right. So
But by the way,
like
I thought the same thing. You go to a cemetery in Australia, and I'm
Mhm.
like, God, there's a lot of Freemasons buried here.
Mhm.
They weren't Freemasons. It's that you could say, possibly that was, that's a Christian thing
it may be.
because
I don't
these
know.
secret society members. There weren't a lot of them.
Okay,
There weren't a lot of secret society members.
but
You can't secret societies aren't popular. They're secret and they're small.
right,
Hold on,
but the Freemasons, it's layered. So the person that's a Mason,
Oh,
you
yeah,
should
yeah,
probably
yep.
know it's so compartmentalized at the bottom.
exactly.
They're abundant. They're a diamond.
That's correct. I agree with that.
On his gravestone, it could very well say Freemason. You don't have to, whether he's a or 10th degree Freemason, it's going to come up Freemason, right? Maybe, possibly, and I could be wrong, the more ornate the tombstone would be like, hey, this guy might have been a high-powered Freemason. Maybe. But what the thing that I did notice, the regular old tombstones, right? Whether they were in the service, right? Because they were in the Army or the Navy or one of the services, died during the war, whatever. You saw a Freemason symbol. Next to those, I went to the Jewish part of the, and they still had these Freemason symbol, right? And then there were a couple of other symbols. They had a hand symbol. Let me show you. Let me see if I could y'all see me?
Yeah.
We can see you. Yes. I'll put you on screen. Hold on. Get you back. Whoop.
Right? It's the diamond. It's the
There you are.
Yep.
You froze, Vlad.
Ay, ay, ay. They're gonna get you with this one. Brad.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that one.
Illuminati confirmed.
Oh yeah, I gotta take him down.
Welcome to Roger's Illuminati Club.
so there it is, right? So I brought that up because they had a lot of that. Now, if you look at the shape of my hand, it's almost like a carpenter square and a compass. It's almost the same thing.
It is. It is.
You saw this on a lot of those tombstones, and what it's supposed to signify, it's supposed to signify like the priesthood or the Cohens in the Khazar Jewish stuff, right? Now, possibly, if we were to go with the alternative, what the alternative reality is, maybe these guys were so compartmentalized with keeping the secrets of this place, how these places were found or how they were put together, that they were like, hey, I have my version of, not even a version of the secret, but I have this piece of the secret that I can't pass down, can discuss parallel to the people with me, and the people above me already know that, plus they know other things. Up until you hit the 33rd degree, right? If you hit the 33rd degree, and you know what it is, you know how the whole place was constructed. But those are the guys, those Masons weren't the people that were going to the asylums. They were probably the people that were keeping the people's mouth shut, like, yo, shut the hell up. Do not talk about what you saw. If you do, you're going inside that fucking building over there. That's asylum number, whatever, 1, 2, 3 or whatever. More than likely, at least this is my take on what the possible reality might have been back then.
Black.
Yeah.
Do you notice? Have you ever noticed in the history of our countries, the Dominican and Haiti, there is a big gap between the 1600s and the 1800s, and after that, there's a lot of people. The population grew like crazy. Have you ever paid attention to that?
I don't think that's a big gap. There's a big gap between the Hellenistic Greeks, 300 BC, whenever they were the ones who came up with the globe model, till the 1600s when the Enlightenment.
No, but I'm talking about specifically the Dominican and Haiti, because these countries are supposedly new. You haven't noticed that?
700 years.
I did not notice that, but
yeah, man, the island was almost empty so they say, in those periods. There's not much about it,
I'm gonna say my point of view is I only believe in one flood, and that's the Great Flood, the deluge, 4,000 years ago. I don't believe in any other floods or resets since then.
Well, according to the Bible, you don't know if it was that long ago.
There's evidence that there's been more than one, though.
Right. Something happened. There's evidence of a bunch of different things happening.
Have you seen this place?
I'm entitled to my own thing. I get into megalithic. If it ain't granite, I don't pay it any attention.
Okay.
If it ain't what?
Granite. Mohs
okay.
hardness scale is 7 or above.
Okay.
Now, not to say that there weren't smaller deluges, but not a grand flood, I wouldn't say personally.
No, we're not stupid. We're not stupid people. Oh, the 1600s. We don't have written history. So between the Hellenistic Greeks, 300 BC, and the 1600s, you got Copernicus, Galileo, all these in the 1600s. All of a sudden, it's a globe now. You just figured this out when 300 BC, the Hellenistic Greeks had already came up with the entire system. They were already.
This is
in
what
Egypt.
I mean when I talk
We don't
about
know anything about Egypt.
It's like
until
they
the
say that
1600s.
the people from
Alexander
our
the
island, for example, the previous people in our island, that
Julius Caesar was
they
there.
didn't have a culture, they didn't have this, they were striving there since who knows who, It's
They've always
paradise
known
over
about
there.
the
It's not like a
pyramids.
piece
Always
of
known
rock
about
in the
the
middle
gold.
of nowhere. Blah, blah. Am I right?
No, that's true. All
That's why they
true.
love it.
Oh man.
So-
Okay,
so
I gotta say it, Santero. The reason why I accept the Genesis account is because the Lord Christ, He's the authority in my faith, and He accepted the Genesis account. So it's kind of important, right? So the Lord Jesus Christ endorsed the Genesis account. Who am I to say that Jesus was wrong?
And I respect you for that, my friend. And I say, Amen. No,
Yeah,
no, no, no. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
No, I
man.
got
It's,
you. I
it's
got
the
you.
belief, and I respect that.
So
I
let's
told you,
go with,
I consider myself a Christian. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, at least you're
I
not-
just not religious, you know.
no, we're not religious neither.
Yeah.
Religion's bad, dude. That's all that I got to tell you.
Religion is different.
No,
to,
I
to
believe in
Christianity.
God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in whatever it is that created us. It's something I cannot describe. The feeling I feel, you know, it's out of this world. And I think you feel the same way, Matt. Right?
Sure.
We can only put a few words in it, but it
Was
doesn't
right.
mean anything.
Christians, they claim an encounter with the Lord, like they claim experiential knowing of the Lord, right?
Right.
Through the whole.
So much so.
There's something. I tell you something. I am not religious, but I think that supernatural stuff happened because I think stuff some stuff happened to me. Weird shit, and I wasn't dreaming. You know?
Oh yeah.
You don't dream? Oh, come on.
I dream, but when this I was
when it happened,
when
he
it
said
happened
it
to
was-
me,
know.
I saw something really weird, and I was really, really awake.
Yeah, I'm messing
Yeah.
with you, dude. I believe
know?
you. So,
I can
so
relate.
I can trace all our problems back to one institution with on a grand scale. That would be this one city in particular in Rome. It's a city within Rome. You've heard of it?
Yeah,
Anybody?
I know.
It's the Vatican, my friend.
Yeah, my wife was
Specifically
there.
the
Oh.
I was thinking about the.
It's like the Vatican is like the world's Smithsonian,
Yeah.
where it collects. It seems like it
Yeah.
collects all the freaking everything.
Bro, what
And
happens in the
they influenced
Vatican?
me.
what-
Stays in the Vatican.
Yeah, no, for sure it's gonna stay like that,
Yeah.
man. These people buried the people over there. You go there, something happened to you, you're never leaving the Vatican again.
Nah.
Nobody's gonna find you.
And they help write our history. If you haven't noticed, they have their hand in all of it, dude.
Dude, their handprints are all over Monty's map.
Oh yeah.
Everything. The stuff is embossed all over Monty's map. I thought I showed it to y'all. Like they don't show that on Rumsey's freaking thing, but like the seal of the Holy Roman Empire it's there. It's on certain pages. It's crazy. Like I'm sitting over here thinking it's a flower. I'm looking. I'm like, oh, that's an iron cross. I'm like, nice. I was like, so they sanctioned.
Oh, we lost Vlad.
The Vatican took him.
Oh, they did. They heard him talking.
Pope, please don't kill him.
Oh god.
He's going to the basement now.
Oh yeah. He's down in the catacombs. They're going to boil his skin. He'll come back. Here he is.
Yeah. Bro, you know what's funny? We have a church in Dominican. It's a cathedral, and I'm gonna ask you, who do you think built the cathedral in the
Oh,
60s?
good question, man. I have no idea.
You go to the museum and you see all the symbology there, the masonry and
Yeah.
shit, all around, even the shape of the cathedral, you know.
Of course.
And it was built by the
And do you
church.
reckon they built it?
Huh? No, they
Who,
built
who
it.
do you reckon built it? The church?
Yeah, they built it. My grandma was alive when they built it. Yeah.
What's the building?
Yeah, it's called Basilica de Guay. It's a relatively young. There was a church before, a smaller church they found. That one they found it. Yeah, it's
Well, but you-
long history. It's a
Can you
lot of
bring up a
history.
picture of
Yeah, I can share a link. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Gentlemen, I gotta get moving. It's 4 a.m. and it's gonna get it's so late. It's so early. It's late. It's so late. It's early. I don't even know, but I know I gotta be up in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Good philosophy, Vlad.
Yeah, no doubt, y'all. Hey, make sure y'all donate to the hours. We are in phase 2. Phase 2, the hours, old world ruins and structures. We got to get that thing up and running, y'all.
Yes. Well, drop
I
your
put it
drop
in the
your link
private chat.
Yeah.
I put it in the
Hey,
private
bless
chat.
you.
I'm gonna put it in the other chat as well.
Yeah.
I
Look
got
at this is the museum they built recently. And it has all the history
All
and
right.
all that shit about.
I'm looking for a good picture out of all this bunch. Images. It's nice looking on the inside, whatever the hell that is, man.
Yeah, look at the pyramid over there and the square and compass
Here
right there
we
in the
go.
front of the building, bro.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
trying to get to
there
the
it
front of the
is.
building. There you
There it is.
go. Cool.
Hours. Yeah, we got
All
it.
right. World ruins and structures. Please donate. We are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Anyway,
And
family, I
remember,
love y'all. I'll see y'all. I gotta get my black ass to sleep.
All right, hey,
love you.
Vlad, thanks for coming in, man.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
no doubt, no doubt.
Can,
Thanks for
can you
having
put
me.
it on
All
the
right.
screen? Vlad, my brother.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm
See,
going.
Vlad.
À tout à
Oh,
l'heure,
you
mon
got it.
frère.
We
À la
we
prochaine
now
fois.
when all right, now when I parle. Y'all be
Ouais.
safe. Peace, y'all. Love.
Yeah,
Nice.
bro.
Hakuna Matata, bro.
He's doing Jungle Book. I mean, Hakuna Matata. That's
Look at the
what
building.
movie was that? Yeah, that's a big building.
African.
Lion King.
It's
Yeah.
huge. It's huge in person, bro. Ave Maria. Gracia, Reina, Dominus.
This is all this post is also available in Spanish. I'm telling.
Bro, I was thinking about the connection with the Roman Catholic Church earlier with Artemis. Artemis is
Oh
like
yeah,
one of
yeah,
the,
absolutely.
That's the construction.
and then Mary being the Queen of Heaven. You know, it's kind of like, is Mary supposed to be Artemis in the? Is it like a wink from the
Yeah,
Gnostic?
it is definitely. All their stuff is, dude. Everything that NASA puts out. Yeah, but
What's
I'm looking for a
going on
better picture.
special with this thing? I don't see any granite. I just see little bricks.
Wait a minute. I'm going to send you another one with the picture of the building, okay? One second.
Yeah, I pulled up the link and it gave me a whole bunch of options, and I
Yeah.
clicked on the best looking one so far. So
Sorry.
that's all right.
My bad.
I'm looking through them. Not your bad. Here's a better picture. Let's see if we can get this up here. It's not letting me click on it though. It just gives me a little photo in the corner, and then it gives me an ad for sandals. Oh, here
Actually, I'll
this
show
is
you.
front. I got it. I got it. Here, let me share. I'll put this up there. You
Look
can
at
see it.
this one as well. I sent you another one.
All right, cool. And the
I
photos.
suppose the design is what you're pointing out.
Yeah, look at the design.
You see this?
It's a big old arch.
Yeah, it's a Roman Catholic minor basilica and cathedral in Dominican Republic dedicated to Our Lady of Altagracia, patroness of the nation. It is a San Baleon de Way. The basilica is the seat of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Nuestra Señora de la Altagracia in Higüey. Sorry for my English. I don't read very good.
Yeah,
I hope
it's
you
good.
got it.
It's good. It's good. We got it. And
Thank
it was a basilica by Pope the.
It
Pope
was designed
Paul,
by a French guy,
the sixth.
Mason.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mason guy. I researched a little bit about it.
And Pope John Paul II visited in
Yeah,
1992.
yeah, he went there. Yeah, I remember. I was young. My grandma went and saw him and everything.
Let's get that other picture. Let's see. It's in the back.
Look at the aerial view.
See you in the chat. Good chat, fellas.
Yeah.
This
Great
is
chat.
the best chat, man.
Oh, yeah. The best
Not
chat
toxic. Not toxic. This is the best chat ever in the world. You know, nobody has
greatest
ever
chat.
done a chat like this. The greatest. The only one is the Rogers chat
of all.
because we Roger. You know.
Did you make my chat great again, Santero?
Let's make the chat great again.
Woo, woo. I put the wrong one on. Good guy.
My wife is here. Say hello,
Oh, she is?
Valentina.
Hello.
Hey, Valentino.
Ciao ciao.
Ciao.
Oh,
Ciao, buongiorno. Come
Oh,
state?
buongiorno.
Come state? How are you?
Como se
Oh,
va?
very good.
Very good, very good. Enjoy. Ciao.
Oh, we will. we'll send Santero back shortly.
She speaks very rudimental English when she wants, and we've been married for a long time, and she doesn't even understand when I speak Spanish. Yeah, you know.
Oh, no, yeah.
Or she doesn't want to understand.
I got you.
You la porta, amore.
That's a better picture. No, they can't really see that.
Yeah, look at that. Can you see the building, man? It's weird. Huh?
Yeah.
The entrance, you know.
It's got a
symbology,
Vatican. Yeah. This looks like
Look at the tiny houses around the flimsy houses they have, and they spend all the money on this fucking church.
Right.
Yeah,
Stupid, man. Only to make the church happy.
That's amazing for the 1970s because people don't even really believe in God anymore.
No, I told you the Dominican is different, man. See. We used to go for example, every year they go from you make a pilgrimage. You go walking from your town to that place. I did it once with my family.
Yeah,
Only for
that's a
the
pretty
adventure,
sunset
yeah.
there. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Man, it's amazing. It's very flat. Look, they curve it.
Yeah,
That's
of course they
crazy.
do.
Look, that's that's some secret knowledge. That architecture is strange, man.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
I always thought when I was a kid, why is it built like this? And a couple years ago, I started making some research about it. And when I see the inside of the museum, there's a museum tour you can do online, bro. It's full of symbology there.
It said it was finished in 1970.
Yeah.
Well,
were
they built
building-
the Empire State Building in like the 30s.
Yeah.
So, and then there's a lot of these buildings that are brought up all the time in America, and they were like late
Yes.
1800s, which is only
Yeah.
like 40 years off of the Empire State Building. So I don't understand what the
It's like
cushion
yeah, and
is.
the fortresses. They had fortresses over there, supposedly built in the 1512. And you say, but how come you built this shed in the 1512 if you just got here in the 1492 with a bunch of guys with nothing? You said there was nothing over there. There was no industry, no nothing. I don't buy it, man. There was something going on in the island.
Have you seen how
Not-
big the Vatican is? Like like it's been millions and millions of people, and there was a time where they actually believed in God, and there's like a billion Catholics. They're going to have a lot of money to build some big buildings, and they'll have a lot of labor to do it.
They have a lot of stuff, man. They who the hell knows how they build anything, man? Only they know.
Yeah.
Only
Well,
the creator knows its creation.
I don't think he's trying to prove anything, Chris. With the
No, not really.
No, I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm
We're
just
trying to
showing.
figure out how they did it because the records aren't there that are supposed to be right, like the blueprints and.
No, because there was a church before there, but they never have any pictures of the church. So who knows what kind of church it was, what kind of building, you know? Since we were talking about old buildings and shit, but I'm not trying
Yeah.
to prove anything. I don't know nothing. I just think the building has a weird
It's out of
symbol. Yeah, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
Not trying to
Well,
imply anything.
It is an
So-
impressive building.
Yeah.
There's a channel I subscribed to earlier. It's a young an older Scotsman. He has a channel called Wise Up. You ever heard of it?
No.
Oh,
Sure.
Well, basically what he does is he shows construction techniques, and he shows how a lot of these older buildings use the same techniques we use today. He'll walk you
Yes.
through it too. Yeah.
This is what I was saying earlier, man. The world's always been like this. Bro, they have tunnels, they build stuff, and it wasn't by hand. They had their tech. They had their ways, you know. Don't buy it. And and then what it makes me a little bit angry is when they try to disrespect like the elders and shit like that. They're trying to say no, they were dumb. But this guy is old as well, but he wasn't dumb because he thought the way I think. No, you don't know shit, man. These people weren't stupid. These people were doing amazing stuff.
No, not at all. But we've been going a little over 3 hours, guys. I'm gonna wind it out.
All right, sorry to crash on your
no.
show, my brother.
You didn't crash. Well, I was covering.
I
I
really
covered what
enjoyed
I
it.
wanted to cover so far. We went over like Flight Pass, and I want to get the app that Scott was talking about. We can't find it. It actually
Wanna
gives you a
find
better view of the flights. Yeah, I'll talk to Scott tomorrow.
Okay, my
You'll give me
brother. Thank
get the
you.
link. Yeah, no problem, man.
It's good.
And
Thank you to all the chat. Thank you to all the guys. Thank you for your time, guys. You really are amazing people. Very food for the brain.
Food for the brain. Oh no, not the brain.
Yeah, my closing thoughts. I wish a good
Yeah, there you go.
on all of y'all. Live and die well.
Amen, brother. You rock.
Amen.
All right. And thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us, guys.
Thank you, Roger.
And, oh, no problem, man. And we're going to play out with a song that Justin Credible wanted to play. So it's Bobby Boucher.
All right.
I guess that's the name of it.
That's my cousin, bro.
Is it?
No. It'd be a lot cooler if he was.
How about Vicky Valancourt? She's your cousin too?
Actually, yeah, that's my aunt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Should I cut him, Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Good.
Voodoo Princess.
Oh, yeah. That's some high quality H2O. That's all I got to say.
Said it goes like, ayy, hit 'em with that Bobby Boucher. My eyes stay as red as strawberry Kool-Aid. Blunts rolled up, chicks in the backseat. Every little city I go, I treat that hoe just like a track meet. I run that bitch, better tell your bitch I run that bitch. I was born in the belly, the bottom of the map. I'ma hustle till I'm fucking rich. So look, if you buck, boy, rush and get stuck, boy. Brush these haters off me, don't fuck with me, fuck, boy. Hear that bass rattle in the trunk, rookie of the year, the Ralph Lauren's matching with the dunks. I'ma keep dropping bombs across all the 7 seas until every single whack rapper's battleship is sunk. And go seek and destroy, I'm a beast to avoid. Roy Jones Jr. swinging when I reach and deploy. Leave your mama with a 9-inch meat to enjoy while I observe her brains like the teachings of Freud. I be that literary linguist, lyrically a genius, determined and distinguished. Old town representative, show 'em who the king is. If money ain't the conversation, me no speaking English. Chupacabra, vato loco, cocaína flow. I can rock the boatload. I've been at it 10 years and never lost my mojo. Through this game on my back like I'm Quasimodo. Ride till I die, I'ma puff till I pass. Chase cash till I'm 6 feet under the grass. So, Lord, shed mercy upon my soul. Lost my mind and I can't control my big old mouth. I just blurt out the crazy thoughts inside my skull. Quick to stimulate the cranium. Hand over your wallet, so we taking them. Devilish is Damien. Piss me off, I bust open your brain. The doctor's wrapping up your head like in Islamic Arabia. Bombs over Baghdad, stacks in a trash bag. Cocky ass attitude, super duper bad swag. Brag about the way I am. Why? Cause I can. Searching for I supply here them date, man. Make the women say damn. Rhyme raw till I'm on a tour and Lil Wayne's fan. My feature price is 88 grand, and I'm receiving beats straight from Dr. Dre's hands. Pearl Harbor, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, trapped inside 1510 Caucasian body missile as an arm. I'm a single solitary army. What I pack my bomb with look like a tropical safari. Colors of a toucan. Blaze me a few grams until I'm feeling okay like OJ the Juice Man. Sick of being broke, so we drew up a new plan. And now my whole crew moving paper like a newsstand. Pull out the shovel and the rake. Won't stop till I'm celebrating Hanukkah with Drake alongside Adam Sandler and Amari Stoudemire. I put my faith in the Messiah. You can search far and wide, but ain't nobody flyer than that Jew who sound like Ludacris that spit a lot of fire. I said it's Bradley, believe Mr. Hit Your Bitch, doggy style while grabbing a weave. After we shag, split a bag full of trees on the couch, butt naked like we Adam and Eve. Georgia peaches, apple pies, double D's, thick booties with massive thighs, long hair, big lips with attractive eyes. Shit, your strip club should pay me to advertise. I like a lip biting tip drill who just can't sit still. If money won't make her come, a large white dick will. Somebody pass me a drink. I'm a vagaholic when it comes to smashing the pink. They call me Hercules, green eyes. I never wear Levi's. I can't fit in skinny jeans. My penis is too king size. Trojan Magnum fashion statement. Use 2 hands when masturbating. Put this world into fascination. Dropped 1 mixtape and my my name blew faster than premature ejaculation. Congratulations, I'm amazing. This earth is mine for taking. Slang words that can raise an entire nation. When I'm famous, I'ma put out so much flame, you gon' have to call the fire station. Shit, too many hoes. Shaka-laka music, you can boom through your bowls. You entering the zone where the weed and whores are plenty. Welcome to my world where every day is 420. Ain't fucking with me, man.
You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!
Hey, Raj, that Jew could rap.
Oh yeah, is that a Jew? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what he said. He was rapping.
Yeah.
He was getting down.
No, he was doing too. It wasn't too bad, and I like the theme.
A Jew, Caucasian.
Is there Caucasian Jews? I don't know.
Absolutely, bro. Thank God for
Yeah.
that. No.
I don't know if I can classify Caucasians as Jews neither.
Oh, we're getting our terms mixed up. It's all good.
Oh no, there are Hebrews, right?
Oh man, well, Hebrews, that means like Abraham was a Hebrew, right?
Yeah, he was the first one, I think.
And then next came Israel, that was Jacob, and then the Jews were Judah. But
well, yeah.
I think it'd be hard pressed to prove that you're Judean.
Yeah, you'd be a hard pressed thing to do that. I'm sure.